Yeah, what's going on, people? This is here. Finally, we made it. Had some technical difficulties, but we made it. We're loving life. We're live. We're well. Are you guys ready for some dope-ass Advanced Wars matches? Let's get some music going. How about that? Yeah. You guys are in for a treat today. The Big Boy Tournament. The biggest of Big Boy tournaments. 8 simulcast games, 16 top level players. Let me know if the sound's a little kooky. Things happened. My computer crashed like 10 minutes ago, so you know it's not a tournament host without some technical difficulties. So today we're going to be focusing on Mr. Son of the Superior versus the one and the only Toulouse. So we're going to monitor one of them. I don't have the exact link because these are auto-generated games. And I don't control that because I have already too much to control. So I'll just wait until they have a game generated. Yeah, sorry, Spuddy. Yeah, it randomly ended. I had like 60 viewers and then suddenly like crashed. I was like, great. I started panicking and it's like, I didn't even have, I like barely had time to fill up my water and get like a tea. So, round one. I don't want to talk about the map yet because we don't want to reveal the maps for people whose games haven't started yet. But I will tell you it's a tier 2 matchup on a very wonky map. Very wonky with a lot of APCs on it, I will say. Very, very strange map. We wanted to make it a little interesting. So, yeah, as you can see, we're going to have some interesting games. Let's see. I'll ask him the link. Thanks for the donation, Mr. Zach Bouncy. Thanks, Mr. Bounce Boy. Ham Slamich, you're one to talk. I'm just joking. You're a better streamer than me, that's for sure. I am bad. Alright. There we go. Okay. They're getting the game set up right now. They have 5 minutes to prepare. Look at the map. See how it goes, and then choose their COs. I'm currently talking with them in chat. But in the meantime, how's everyone doing? We'll have a less little intro here, because, well, we have time waiting for them. What round one map was it going to be before it got changed? It was going... Well, I don't want to reveal it. We'll talk about after, because who knows? Something might have happened. But the new map is going to be... You know what? I'm just going to show it, because they're going to know by now. It's... Let's look at the map. I have to find it. It's called like Mech Power or something like that. Alright. This is the map for round one. Look at all these APCs. It's called Mech Power Up Detected. Why is it called Mech Power Up Detected? Because there's all these APCs blocking cities, and if you use mechs, you can kill them to capture the properties. What's notable about this map? Let's look. Hey, we have the map analysis tool. Handy dandy here. 19K per side. 3 bases. 2 airports, 2 comm towers. HQs are in a precarious spot, as are the comm towers. I can see a lot of Sammy picks here. I could probably see an Olaf. I could probably see an Eagle here, since this is a tier 2 matchup. Or even a Max. Actually, all of them have relevance in this. I'd be a little more on the Sammy train, personally. Maybe that's just me. Hang on, sorry guys. But personally, I have never played on this map. It was a last second change. We had to change up the map pool. Switch it up a bit. But yeah, this is more of a Sammy map. I think the last time I saw a game on this map, I've only seen one game on this map, and it was a CO capture. But it wasn't by the Sammy player. I think it was by the Olaf player. The Olaf player captured the Sammy's HQ, ironically enough. But another thing about the APCs you can't forget about. Yeah, they're in the way and they die. But they also generate charge. So for every APC you kill of your opponents, you're also giving them 3,500... No, APCs cost... How much do APC... I've been playing too much Advanced Wars Cardinals War Room where they cost 4K. I think they cost 5K here. So you're generating 2.5K charge to your opponent every time you kill an APC. So it's a very fun map. Let's see what you guys are talking about. What's going on, Malleus? Yeah, Banana, he got some pretty wonky maps, so we're doing some really weird stuff. And this is not the weirdest of the maps, so prepare yourselves for some true wonky. 5K, thanks for reminding me. See, I played, but when you play too many ROM hacks, you're gonna forget how much things are cost. So you're generating 2.5. So over here, what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 2.5, 1,500 or 15,000 funds. 15,000 funds. That's 2 stars right there. That's an outer power, so it's nothing to sneeze at. Your wife's boyfriend keeps leaving the seat up and they get blamed for it. Any advice? Yeah, rip the seat off your toilet. That'll show dominance. Then you can only pee on it. The income delay from choosing not to kill APCs costs too much. Yeah, I don't think you don't kill the APCs. The question of is like how much do you prioritize it? Like I kind of like a recon here, honestly, to prevent a comtown capture by red. Because look how fast a recon can get to the front lines. It takes 2 turns and you can stop a comm tower. Likewise, recons are strong on both sides, so I don't hate a recon build here, but because a lot of people spam mechs, and mechs take a long time to get to the front lines where the recons are quite zippy and fast. So you gotta beware of that. Let me check in with the players. Apparently there was some. Oh boy, hang on a second. Sorry guys. Apparently our auto generator had everything until it gave them fog. It gave them this on fog for some reason. So they know this, but it's on fog by accident. So we'll wait for them to resolve that, which they're working on currently. And when they do...
SWB audio captured, not registered.
But yeah, anyway, how's everyone doing today? Sunday stream. Usually we do a Saturday stream. But everyone loving life? Skipping church? Watching the stream with the devil today instead? Yo, what's going on, Glitch? Yeah, so we got 8 other casters. So let's just go with the tournament overview right now. So let's actually look at the bracket. I can show you guys the bracket while we're waiting. Go to the bracket. Oh, that is not the bracket. That is indeed not the bracket. Hang on. I love technical difficulties. Alright, we're gonna go back while I fix the bracket. But basically, we have a bunch of first round matchups. We have Toulouse versus Sonya the Superior, Tordred versus Fluffy. So whoever wins the Tordred versus Fluffy game will be commentating next round. So you can expect either Tordred or Fluffy to be facing the winner of the Toulouse and Sonya the Superior match. I will be hosting that game. After that game is hosted, me and Humida will be co-casting the winner of Sprightmare, DeadFS, Frederick Rance, and Poland. So those are the top hitters on the top bracket. So should be an interesting time. Why the heck is this over here? There we go. Now this might work. Hang on. Where are you, bracket? There we go. Okay. Now we will see. Now the truth will be revealed. All right. So here's the bracket, guys. As you can see, we're the Toulouse and Sonya Superior area over here. Winner, Tordred Fluffy, will be facing off here. I'll be casting this. Humida will be casting Sprightmare, DeadFS, Frederick Rance, Poland. Then me and Humida will be jumping on the same call for the round 3 matchup. And then for the final, Deejstream, me being Deejstream, will host with Humida the final game. So that's what you guys have to look forward to. So I think this is the best first round matchup, if I'm perfectly honest, and that's why I selected it, because I'm greedy. I think Toulouse and Sonya Superior is going to be a really banger of a matchup. Let's put in some polls, actually. Why aren't we polling people? Why aren't we polling people? Who wins? Let's get a round 1 poll going. I have my thoughts. I'm not going to say my thoughts until the game starts, though. I want you guys to be uncorrupted by my Deej thoughts. All right. Okay, their new game is up. They're selecting their COs right now. All right. All right, guys. Should be up within the next minute or two. Let's go to peek on Toulouse's stream. Right in his profile. Okay, game hasn't started yet, but it'll start soon. We'll keep refreshing. We'll refresh in a minute. All right, guys. We're getting close. Ready yourselves. Get your tea, get your water ready. This might be a long day.
SWB audio captured.
It doesn't sound like a round one matchup. Well, that's because we have so many damn good players. It's hard to keep them fair. I mean, Toulouse and Sonia Superior are like the 7 and 8 seeds basically. So it's the closest matchup because you don't want like Starflash and Poland to be facing first round, or the up and coming Surfgive to be facing Poland in the first round. So we had to do a 7-8 seed, and this is a 7-8 seed basically. They're all incredibly strong. So if you're a Poland simp, you will be seeing Poland's game on my channel. If you're a Starflash simp, you will not be seeing Starflash's games on my channel unless he makes it to the finals. So if you're a certain player simp, you might want to follow that certain area. If you want to watch the Starflash round 1 game, it's on Semi Original Guy's channel. Highly recommend it. All right, let's do a good old refresh. See if the game has started. Ooh, hope you guys are ready. Not quite. Not quite. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, they said they give me the link. Anyone got any hot takes? Any wild predictions for the tournament? Oh man, we got a lot of Toulouse. I'll leave it up a little longer. We just got 35 votes. If you're an Izanagi simp, well, I hate to break it to you, Mr. Izanagi didn't make it to the tournament. It was a close call. I think you were like number 20, and the 17 and 18 were our subs. So you're pretty close, Izanagi. But I think if you made it to the tournament, you would have been playing like Starflash or Poland or someone first round. So, maybe it'd take some happiness in not having to face them in front of hundreds of people. Sony Superior makes it to the finals. Hot take. Oh, that's not too hot. I think I don't want to corrupt, but I think Sony Superior is going to win this round 1 game. That's my prediction. I think I have Sony Superior going pretty decently far as well. So don't be surprised. Sony Superior is a pretty competent live player. And Toulouse doesn't play as much live until the tournaments. So, I don't know. I think Sony Superior is going to win game 1. That's my prediction. Since you guys, I'm locking the polls before you can change them. But that's my prediction. I mean, Toulouse is more, weathered veteran, played in me and Mang's Grandmasters tours multiple times, and has proven himself as a strong player. But as going off of recency bias and looking at Sony Superior play live rather than just standard play, Toulouse plays a majority standard play. I think Sony Superior has the more recent applicable experience. All right, let's see here. All right. They're ready. All right, guys. Buckle up. Hot take, Starflash losing round 1? I don't think that's happening. No offense to Trudy. He's a strong player, but Starflash, he comes out swinging. I don't know if he's going to win the tournament, but I don't know. I mean, there could be a lot of round 1 upsets. There's some vulnerable people that might be taken for granted. All right. We have the link.
SWB audio captured, not registered.
All right, they're starting. Buckle up, boys and girls. All right, good. Hope you got some good posture. I actually got this new little razor for my laptop razor, so my back isn't as shit as it normally is. All right, here we go. What do they choose? I'm expecting Sammy Mirror, probably. I think Toulouse is going Sammy. Sony Superior, I do not know what they're going. I'm expecting at least one Sammy. Okay, what the heck? I have to go through them. Man. They said they're greened up. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Alright. What the hell? I said these are both checked on. Sorry guys. I don't know. I have to talk to the puppet master. Hang on. Alright.
SWB audio captured, not registered.
Man. Sometimes this website gotta be complicated, I guess. Spaghetti code. Alright. Well, until I get a pop-up thing. Sorry, I was teasing you guys. Something about audio cable not detected in the background. Okay. Yeah, it does that sometimes. That's the evil robot that I fought last time during a Fire Emblem stream, and it hates me. I can try to fight it, but last time it beat me. Where is it? Let's see. It's from my... I'll try to get rid of the audio cable. Whoa. Oh, hopefully it goes away now. Do you guys hear any background sound now? Hopefully it didn't go away. Oh boy, hopefully it didn't happen again. Hopefully I didn't lose the sound there. If I did, that's not good. I might have done that. I should not have fought the robot. Should not have fought the robot. Okay. Okay, everyone has to, Sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell's happening. I'm not a tech guy, but I thought the tech would be handled. Let's see. We were hearing something about audio cable. Sony only to 1,100? I mean, I think it's doable. I think I could do that. Why does it say error? Oh, that's why. There we go. Alright, you guys hear the music again. I don't know if I can get rid of that stupid thing that keeps saying about the audio cable not being detected, unfortunately. But at least we got the music, that's what matters the most. And the gameplay. Starflash apparently has been playing or been prepping for the map since he's had so much time to prep. Man, all right, well, get yourselves comfortable. I think we're gonna be starting soon. All right, we have a minute. This is the last time I'm teasing you guys. We have exactly a minute and the game starts. Sorry for the delay. I apologize. I apologize. Sometimes there's some difficulties, but this is going to actually start in a minute now. Finally, I'm just as ready as you guys. All right. Let's freaking go. Start prep. All right, stretch, guys. This is the real deal. This is the real deal. What's going on, Mangs? What is going on? You just got back from your cabin, right? I know you're a cabin boy. I'm jealous. I wish I had a cabin. I wish I had a cabin. Cabin life is for me. All right. Let me get that link. Let's get that link. Let's get that linky link. Okay. Get that linky link. Okay. 10 seconds. There we go. Okay. All right. Should be populating. The site is lagging to there. We go. Double Sammy. Watching from the cabin, just living the life. All right, guys, we have it. Toulouse for Sony Superior. These colors look pretty good. You guys got any problems with red and purple? I don't think so. Now that we have... We can make this bigger. We got so much room. This maximize add-on thing for Advanced Wars is great. I don't like this white background, though. That's kind of annoying. Can I change that? Background color's gonna be a black, boy. I'm afraid of like crashing it though. I really don't want to crash this shit. Let's just turn it to black, I guess. All right, guys. Why is my... This little chat is being annoying. Alright, guys. Who can get to the HQ first? And honestly, let's turn on some sound effects. You guys like sound effects, right? Get some sound effects going, no music. Interface. So you can hear the little... Let me know how the music is. Is the music too loud, too quiet? Yeah. Alright. They need to unpause. Okay, they unpaused. There we go. Okay, as usual. Okay. Gotta go for the base. I'm expecting early recon aggression with Sammy is a little less common. But it takes so long for it. Whoa, okay. They're not messing around with the whole mech power-up thing. They're going for this early APC violence. Early APC violence. Honestly, I don't know if I could... I mean, you kill this, you capture. You kill this, you capture. It's not the end of the world. I wish this stupid stuff would be... Hang on, what? This chat box is pissing me off. There we go. This is better. This is better. Now the chat box is actually, like, doable. I'll just stick with 3 messages. Alright, guys. We're in it. So, will Sonia Superior? Yeah, they mirror each other. I was hoping they'd have a little break in their builds. I like the recon pressure here. I really do. That's 1 shot. Now, these comm towers are contested normally, but I think this is just going to be a purples. But it's 1 move away. Like, look. 1, 2, 3 to capture the comm tower. 4 to capture the HQ. 4 movement from the HQ. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's equidistant for red to reach and purple to reach. So, yeah. Equidistant to reach an HQ. I think you guys know what's coming. Yeah, didn't pick Sonya? Like, what a dingus. Like, in a tier 2 matchup on standard, not picking Sonya, like, and not throwing when there's money on the line? What a dangus. Like, come on, man. Live up to your name. Mech Chain. Alright, this guy's going with the front lines. Probably going to kill this 5 HP or there and capture. I'm telling you, though, if you don't have any vehicles, these HQs are incredibly vulnerable. Yeah, Yeah. I'm telling you, 1 turn you reach, you build these mechs. You have to build a recon here. 1 turn that reaches the HQ. You have to build... I would build a recon this turn and a copter next turn. Recon copter. That seems to be the build here. Because a copter will interrupt in 1 turn. A recon will interrupt in 2 turns. What's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 turns for a recon to interrupt. You need a copter here. The APC can block one of these 3 tiles. The following turn. You have to build a recon here. I feel like a recon is forced. Although this infantry can go over here. This is intense. I feel like this is going to be over by day like 10 or 11. Will you marry you? No. It was worth a shot though, I guess. You know, you gotta shoot your shot. Yeah, I mean, Lash would just get massacred here. That's the thing. If this was tier 3, Lash is pretty viable here, I think. Like, we would ban Kindle, obviously. For tier 3, she'd be up in tier 2. I mean, who else would be here? Like, Rachel? Lash is gonna whip her ass cheeks. So this mech can go forward right here. This might be a little over-aggressive. Unless he's just going for this city or this comm tower first. But this mech can attack here. This infantry will be able to attack there. I don't like having no recon, though. Can't afford a copter. So you have to be incredibly careful here. In fact, he might have just lost. No, he wouldn't. Infantry goes here. So you can attack from up top, the middle. Yeah, there will be... He might have just lost. Might have just lost here. I really don't like there's no recon here. Because the recon would be able to go there. This is looking dubious, guys. Are the animations and sound effects laggy? Let me see it from your point of view. A little bit, I guess. Hopefully it's not too laggy, guys. I think literally the whole site is overwhelmed right now with like 8 generated live league games at the same time. So I can also turn up the volume a little bit for these sound effects. Oops. Yeah, so there's going to be an attack up here, an attack down here, an attack down here, but you can use the APC to block this infantry. Yeah, I don't know if... Is he going to go for the comm tower, the safe comm tower, or going to go for the gold here? That's the question to be asked. And Toulouse is already about to sit on his own HQ. I'm liking Toulouse's position a lot better. Starflash already won. Wow, there you go. There you go, guys. This is a quick round 1. Wow. Wow. Well, he's a good player. Good player. That's why I didn't choose like the higher seeds versus the lower seeds. You know, I want to see the close games. But this is already looking really scary. There's no comm tower, so this will not one-shot an APC. Like if we do a damage calculator, This is attacking an APC on land. There's no chance. It has to be on a road for even a shot at it, and then it's a roll. And there's no roads here. I mean, APC, infantry. Oh, I do not like this here. This should have gone here. Oh no, I think Sony might have blew it. He might have blew it. I think there's a block. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Wow. Yeah. I think Sony just blew it there. This infantry had to be here. And you could attack from the top. And then there. Yeah, I mean, this game's, that was quick, guys. That was quick. I don't see any way you get past that. You need to generate a power. And, well. Yeah, I do not see how... This is a very quick round one. Very quick round one. Well, yeah, I don't know what you do here. Honestly, I wouldn't even build anything. Don't even allow power generation, because if you build power, then you can actually kill this in 2 shots. Yeah. Let's see, we can open another game while we're waiting. Tethys vs. Surthgith seems to be a little more entertaining. Now let's get this to orange star. No HQ caps here. We have a max in Kindle. That seems a lot more. Oops. This is looking ogre like Shrek. Howdy, Greentane. What's going on, Greentane? Mr. 17 Master. That's how Starflash won? Or were they all Sammys? I mean, Sammy's just strong pick. I mean, Toulouse had the counter. Well, there you have it, folks. That's round 1. Let's see who we... So we'll be facing Tordred and Fluffy. This game will no doubt be good, but it has no impact on us. So we're not going to be following this game as much. We will instead be following Tordred and Fluffy. So let's get the Tordred versus Fluffy. Well, guys, that was incredibly fast. So let's see Tordred and Fluffy. Hopefully this one's a little more spunk to it. Wow. Fluffy is Rachel. I don't know how that's going to go. Still in it, though. Fluffy's still in it. Alright. Well, I'm going to be right back. It wasn't anticipated that there'd be this delay. So, enjoy this game. I'll be right back in a sec. Alright, I was consulting with the other games. So this is not even the wildest matchup, Rachel versus Sammy. Believe it or not, there's a Andy versus Olaf game on this map. Andy versus Olaf game on this map. One of the players picked down a tier. Wild stuff, guys. I think they picked it to heal the APCs or something. Wild stuff. I don't even... So this is pretty weird matchup. I mean, Sammy's just favored here, right? But you never know. Covering fire could be good. But Tordred's a really competent opponent. And clearly Toulouse he's not lost a step. He has not been playing as much recently, but he has not lost a step. Yeah, it's Nonova's stream. Andy versus Olaf was freaking weird. So, you know, I thought we'd have the best game. We had the second worst game. The worst game was Starflash's game that was over in like day 4. I think ours lasted till day 6. So, we didn't get the best game, but you know what? At least we get to watch this game while we're waiting for the winner. Copters will be stronger for Fluffy, so Fluffy has that to look forward to, having stronger copters than Sammy does. But without the comm tower, they're going to be the same strength. So Fluffy really needs to get a good covering fire and then kill off a bunch of infantry. Because the HQ is really hard to secure. You need to have at least a tank on there, but if there's mechs... so the good thing, actually, what I've noticed here, Tordred's mechs are not near the other HQ to clear it. That'd be much scarier. They're actually on his weak side. That's kind of confusing. I don't know why Tordred has a mech here. Much stronger over here. I don't know what the mech is going to do on this side. If I was Tordred, I'd probably start spamming mechs from this weak side, from one of these two bases, and get like an APC. Proliferate a bunch of mechs here, and then wait for a superpower and just kill a tank in 2 shots. Because if you don't have a medium tank, 2 mechs are going to kill whatever is there. If it's not a medium tank or above, 2 mechs is enough. But does not have any mechs over there, interestingly enough. And as things start to proliferate, I mean, Fluffy's power is going to get stronger and stronger. It's going to hit more and more units. So, Fluffy's not out of this, despite being down a CO tier. I'm a little curious why the Rachel pick, and this is tier 2. If it was 2 base, I could see Rachel being more effective. But Fluffy, Rachel lover maybe. Yeah, and Sammy looks like he's about to steal that comm tower. But Fluffy's pretty strong over here. I mean, 2 vehicles, a mech, 2 mechs actually. Could steal this comm tower at the top, honestly. But if I was Fluffy, I would not be using a lucky last. Like, that's the last thing I'd do. Well, that's going to kill. Even with... Oh! No comm tower does not kill. That was at 5. Wow. That's unfortunate. And now this mech is going to be spanky. Now he has to front shift this down in order to kill the copter that attacks the copter. Yeah, it's tricky. But Fluffy will get the superpower first. Like I said, really has to abuse that superpower, the covering fire. Honestly, let's get these sound effects going. You guys like the sound effects. They might be a little laggy. But you guys like noises, right? You need to be stimulated somehow, right? I mean, I do. My stimulus is this T. I don't think Fluffy cannot realistically push onto this comm tower without at least like 2 more tanks. Needs 3 tanks minimum, probably. So I think the counterattack here is probably his best bet. Shifting his units, he needs to probably just shift these all south here and go for a push. Also does need a tank here, just 1 tank to hold down the HQ. Until there's mechs here, then you need medium tanks. But won't have to worry about the victory march for a while. And there's no mechs. There's only 2 mechs on the map, and one's pretty much dead. So this victory march will be about capturing. It won't be about damage, mostly. These guys are not going to be doing that much damage without any mechs on the board. So, all things considering, Fluffy's doing a pretty decent job. I mean, down a tier. Pretty good job so far. Especially versus Tordred. Maybe Tordred's a little out of practice. But I would have expected this game to be over by now. Or at least, like, crushing victory by Tordred. But Fluffy's doing a great job holding the income values pretty much identical, which is it's pretty rare on this sort of matchup with Sammy. Usually Sammy, particularly facing down a tier, would be up on income at this point in the game. But we'll see. Now this copter's going to have to attack this copter. The anti-hero will have the counterattack here. Then this anti-air, I don't know what it's going to be doing. Killing infantry? What's it going to be doing? Sammy already sitting on the city? Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, locking down the comm tower. Artie's on the HQ. Locks down this. And you want to put but you might want a big beefy unit on there instead of just an artillery if you're playing as Rachel, because 2 tank hits and this will be dead with the superpower up. Artillery do take more damage than tanks when a tank fires on them, so that will be a guaranteed 2-hit KO. With this capture, though, Tordred will officially be up on income. Oh, actually, no. They'll be evened out. They'll be evened out. If Fluffy is lucky, maybe he can force out a Tordred Sammy CO power rather than a Super CO power. But I don't know if Tordred's going to take that sort of bait. I expect a copter hit here. Fluffy might actually get the superpower next turn. With that copter hit, it will generate a lot of charge. And because all these APCs were killed, they get extra charge early on. So, honestly, like, if you're playing like as Hawk or something like that, you get some extra charge here. Not terrible. Tank hit here, mech hit here, copter hit here. Gotta get cover fire next turn. So, Tordred already has to be preparing for a cover fire hit. Because this could probably go down to 1 with Sammy's firepower. This will probably go down to 3, maybe? Maybe 2. If it's a good roll. Probably a 3, though. And then expect a covering fire to probably hit over here. Maybe 2 hit over here. Yo, what's up, Beans? I actually reviewed your game recently. Yeah, this is probably not going to kill. If this was anything but Sammy, it would kill here, but it's probably going to go down to a 1. Which is good for Rachel, because Rachel, don't forget, yeah, down to a 3 as expected. Rachel gets to heal 3 HP per turn. So if this lives at 1 HP, that's actually a huge deal for Rachel. And it probably will. I think it's like a 90% chance it'll live at 1 HP. Just going off of my intuition here. Selfie's not looking too bad. Don't underestimate the fluff. What's going on, Toulouse? We were just covering your game, your quick game. And your next opponent is playing, so don't write off Fluffy. But it's all going to come down to that superpower. I mean, that's going to be lost 100%. There's no way Fluffy can stop that from a victory march. Probably this as well. Going to lose 2 properties minimum. But there will be covering fire missiles. 1 will be landing here. At least 1 will be landing here. That's, I don't know. That seems like too many valuable vehicles in an area. I don't know where the other 2 will be hitting. Probably right here and like here. The most units. They might have 2 here, though. I mean, there's 6 units here. 2 covering fire strikes here. That would be really bad for Tordred. As soon as you kill that, you're getting the charge, basically. This might be really bad for Tordred. Okay, it just needs 400. You just, like, attack an infantry, or this copter, like, kills the tank. Copter kills tank, you kill these infantry, and then you're getting the charge. That's what I would do, at least. Gotta kill the tanky. And then you can sit this on the HQ. Like, I think someone mentioned it in chat. Not a bad idea. Or you can attack into these. Oh, yeah, 2 hit there, guys. Oh, that's a blunder by Tordred. 7 HP kills this. This kills the 4 HP. You kill off these infantry here. They can't even cap this. Wow. That was a bad... Tordred kind of dropped the ball there. And even Fluffy can even capture this. Oh, not even going for the capture. Wants to kill these units. I mean, it makes sense. You don't want to lose both these properties. You kind of just have to give that up, I think. No, that's not going to even work, because this guy's going to kill you. Go on top here. You're going to lose that 100%. You're going to lose this probably 100%. You might be able to fight off one of these. Just don't lose the HQ, basically. You need the tank on here. Luckily for him, there is no mech over here. So if you put the tank on the HQ, you won't lose it. 100% guaranteed. So Fluffy cannot blunder here. He needs to put a tank here. An infantry will not do. An infantry will not do. Maybe put a mech here. Interesting positioning. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Whew, alright. Fluffy's in it, guys. Fluffy is in it. This is a down CO matchup. And I'm impressed so far. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. I mean, doesn't have the comm tower, but still, I mean, pretty hardy fight. About to lose a lot of income though. About to lose a lot of income to the Dread. Your stream was delayed. What up, Starflash? How you doing, dude? I heard your game was shorter than even Toulouse's. There was a competition who could win in the least amount of days. And apparently, your game was even shorter than his, so... Well, now we're watching a follow-up game for the winner to play Toulouse right now. But from what I'm hearing, the best matchup so far is Wealthy Tuna versus Chloe Box. And perhaps Surf Give versus Tethys. So, a lot of great mother matchups. Both 7 turns, he was faster. Alright, faster in terms of time, probably. Alright, Tordred really needs to get a victory march this turn, I think. Needs to capture this property. Needs some compensation. Will not be able to reach that property. Ooh, not getting it this turn. Not going for the victory march this turn. Okay. Guess doesn't have enough charge. Wow. Fluffy might actually win this, guys. People didn't expect this upset. A lot of people had Tordred winning 2nd place in the whole tournament. So, you know, he's vulnerable, very vulnerable. All right, let's see what Tordred can do here. He's really far behind on unit value. My goodness, he could build all the units he wants, and he'd still be behind by the end of the turn. Does have the comm tower advantage though. Does not have an income advantage though. Whoa, still attacking in. Tank cannot attack here. That would be really dumb. This is 50% defense with the superpower, and there's mechs staring him down. Front shift to the top. Looks like you're going out for an all-out HQ rush because he's losing conventionally. Yeah, no problem, Dawson. My pleasure to run this tour. Me and Humida worked together to do this. He helped a lot with the logistics, and I helped out with scouting players and getting all the other crap set up. So, co-host Humida was very helpful. How many tanks are you willing to lose for a victory march? A victory march won't win. Like, there's not enough mechs here. He needs more mechs. That was the biggest issue. Is that mechs are down here. The mechs should be up on the weak. I think they were there to kill APCs. So, you know, I can't complain about that. They killed the APCs, but you really need mechs. Like, there needs to be an APC or something over here. Once you get a mech here and there's no medium tank, that's scary. This is looking a little wild. It would be pretty insane. Starflash. I don't know how he didn't like sniff out the HQ rush early. I don't know. I mean, we joined late. Let's see what happened earlier on. I guess there was never any HQ attack. No, just peaceful Tordred. Built a battlecopter base skip. What in the hell? That is interesting. Really weird. This is a really weird beginning. I do not like that battlecopter base skip. What in the heck? Well, that's what we missed, I guess, guys. Alright, Fluffy's going for the throat now. Watch to get this comm tower. I mean, if Fluffy gets this comm tower, things are looking pretty bad for Tordred, because then he has no advantage, despite being Sammy. Let's refresh the page. The income levels did not update. There we go. Equal. Fluffy starts the turn ahead in unit value, though. Alright, we're just gonna see a tank clash. I think Fluffy's looking really strong here. Tordred lost his ability to flip this property and this property and this property. I mean, it's gonna be a bad victory march without an HQ rush. This mech needs to get in position. It needs 2 more turns from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it needs to be here, then here on this mountain, then it can strike. But he's losing all his infantry. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's probably some player 2 shenanigans, but I mean, if your opponent's unprepared, you can win with player 1 as well. I don't think it's just exclusive to player 2. Yeah, wow. We tuned in at I mean, Torture looked like he was winning when we started tuning in. And Fluffy's already building the medium tank in anticipation, which is a great move. Wow. Torture's, I mean, this is looking... Ogre like Shrek. Like... And this is only one covering fire has been done. I mean, another one could be coming afterward. And Torture's down on unit count. Down on unit value. There you go. I told you guys there'd be a lot of upsets. I don't know how the other games are going. I don't want to like have too many screens going on. I'm curious how the wealthy tune. Let me harass some people. Let's just take a peeky poo. Let's take a peeky poo. Wealthy Tuna, here's the Andy game I was talking about. We're just getting a little look here. Wow, this game is going to go on for a long time, I can already tell. Wealthy Tuna has the comm tower and Olaf doesn't? What in the hell? Okay, that's wild. We're just getting a hint. I just want to see how, let's get some looks. Sorry for spoilers. And here's the weirdest matchup. Did not expect Max or Kindle. Like, that was not in my bingo card. This is another wild game. But doesn't matter. I mean, could go for an HQ cap here. There's enough blocker. I mean, this mech, but like, why even rush an HQ when you like can win conventionally? You know, if you can win conventionally, there's no reason to go for bold strategies. You know. I think Torture's looking if he has enough stuff. He does not. He needs another tank. He could sack the 6. I don't think he would die, though. Sack a 6 and use 2 tanks to kill that tank. He has a small window before this medium tank. Once this medium tank arrives, it's game over, basically. So he needs to be able to sack the 6 HP. He should have kept it at 4 HP. 4 HP tank, sacks it into that, plus 2 tanks with a superpower, I think might have been enough to kill that. But 6 HP is not going to die to a counterattack. So he needs this mech over here, but it's, like I said, it takes 2 turns. Here, then there. Or here. And who's to say that Fluffy won't attack that mech when it's on this mountain over there? He needs it full HP. Yeah, I mean, not looking great. Exactly, Mr. Doomsday. It's ill-advised. There's no reason to get greed. Oh, wow. Okay, he's going for these captures here. I mean, there's no HQ. You can't capture the HQ here. You can capture these 2 properties. I don't think he can get the... No, he can't get the con tower. Alright, he's getting 2 properties. Cool. Oh, never mind. 3 properties. I mean, he's going to lose that in 2 turns anyway. And he can interrupt this now, if he so chooses. Honestly, though, I'll probably just kill this 2 HP here, like... Alright. I mean, this victory march is... It's something. You will be killing some infantry. You can one-shot that. I mean, it's not terrible. He got 3 flips. He's ahead 6K. You know, that's a pretty big deal. Fluffy can't go for the HQ yet because he doesn't have enough to kill this tank. There's not enough angles to go for it. And since he's Sammy, you don't even want to attack that tank on the HQ. It's just not going to be worth it. Can't really build... Man, this anti-air is really annoying. Can't really build a copter. He really wants to build a copter, but he can't. Oh, he's going for the kill of its... Oh, okay, for the delay rather than... I thought he would kill the 2 HP here. You kind of want to preserve your infantry count as Sammy, you know? I wouldn't sack my infantry if I'm Sammy, because if you have a later follow-up victory march... Yeah, it looks like he's going to go for a tech up. Next turn he can go for like a Neo-Tank. And, I mean, a Neo-Tank's going to clobber that. You can go for a Neo-Tank on the strong side. Maybe that's his idea. He does have some repairs, so we won't be able to afford a Neo-Tank without a base skip, without combining units. So I'm curious about that. Let's see, what other games are going on? Will this show? Hope you guys have multiple tabs for the games open, because there's some other crazy games going on. Olaf Mirror between Advanced Noob and Las Galarner. Very close game, too. Wow. It looks like... I don't know, it's... Oh, there's a bomber, too. What in the hell? Man. There's a lot of crazy games. Unfortunately, Starflash's and Toulouse's game was the only two non-crazies. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Hopefully the round 2 game's a little bit better. Okay, so Las Galarner's game is weird. Let's look at... Here, let me look at checking on Poland's game. I'm assuming that's a Sammy game too. I don't want to give too many spoilers. That's also the Sammy double game, Poland versus Frederick Rance, and it's a very close game too. Very close games. So I recommend having multiple tabs open. Let's check out Sprite Mirror and DeadFS. I mean, DeadFS is strong as shit. Let's check though. Oh, that's a close game too. Dude, we chose the wrong game to cover. We chose the wrong game to cover. By we, I mean I. I have come back to judge everyone. I am the final judgment. Wow. Okay. So this medium tank, I mean, now that there's no victory march in play, it's not as important to stick on the HQ. Now Torjord's win condition is not the HQ, unless he builds a bomber or something. His win condition is survive here and preserve his income advantage. But he's really low in unit count. This is not looking good for the Dread, guys. This is not looking good for the Dread. I wouldn't call this a game over yet, but this is looking very bad for Tor Dread. If it was like a chess analysis board, he's looking at like 90% loss right here. Like, that's going to be lost. I mean, it's medium tank. There's no answer. He could combine like units and get a neo tank, but he's got income advantage. That's all he's got. This is really bad. He's attacking in with 7 HPers. I'd fall back and heal. Is he really going for this HQ cap? That seems really ambitious. Well, 2 turn and he's got his ready. It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. You need more copter fights for Scop to be ready. I don't know if he's going to get it that soon. Maybe in like 4 turns. The more copters, the quicker you get your Scop. Wow, Tordred, dude, you need to preserve your units, bro. What the hell? Careful, bro. I mean, I'm rooting for a close game, but I feel like Tordred's dead. Tor dead. Yeah, basically he just doesn't need a throw. Guard his HQ like minimally. I mean, look how far. There's not going to be another victory march. Like, this is way far away. I have a feeling that we're going to be like the first. Like, the winner of this is going to be facing Toulouse. It's probably going to be the first game ready. No other games are that close to being that done. All the other games are like super close and tight locked. Exact the same income advantage. Even like the higher seeds like Surthgive and Tethys and like Poland and Frederick Rance, they're like neck and neck. But Tordred is, I guess he was rusty. You know, it happens. It happens. Medium tank. What's he gonna build? An APC? A mech? Yeah. How many? I'm curious. How many people we got watching? Well, we got 223. That is a new record. That is a new record, guys. Thanks for tuning in. For all of us joining in right now, we're looking at round 1 of the Chimps and Champions Cup. We've already covered our round 1 matchup. It was Toulouse for Sony Superior. Toulouse won in extraordinarily fast fashion. Domination, I would say. Without any prep, realizing there was a Sammy HQ cap early. Very impressive. I didn't know Toulouse was known for his, you know, thinking on the fly like that. But he proved me wrong. I thought Sony the Superior was going to win, personally. I thought it was going to be a close, hard-fought game that Sony had Superior once, just by virtue of playing more live League recently. But I was proven wrong in a very quick matchup. But the winner faces Toulouse, and Toulouse is ready. Toulouse is not messing around. So I feel like he's already the favorite to beat this, whoever wins this game right here. And if you're also just tuning in, there's actually more streams to check out. If you look at Mr. Semi-Original Guy's channel, or sorry, no, not his channel. That game's already ended. If you're looking for the closest games, check out Sidewinder's channel on Twitch, Sidewinder437. And I would also check out Chloe vs. Wealthy Tuna on Nonova's channel. Those seem to be the closest games right now. Pretty wild. We'll probably be checking into like another game right before, but we're going to have Toulouse versus the winner of this pretty immediately. But this game is looking pretty close to ending. I don't know how fluffy. Yeah, like Max is going to cap. He's going to kill that infantry. The unit count is like out of this world. Copter shifting. So, 3 matches are done. Advanced Noob has now knocked off Laska Larner. That is an upset too. I thought Laska was going to win that game. Let's, I thought Laska was going to win this game. Alright, let's put this in there. I thought Laska was going to win that game. Olaf Mirror. There you have it, guys. Advanced Noob. Sorry for the spoiler. You're going to see a lot of spoilers, alright? That's just the nature of a simultaneous tourney. Advanced Noob moves on. So, if you're looking at the following lower bracket, good luck, Starflash. Starflash will now have to place Advanced Noob. So, Starflash, Advanced Noob. Semi-Original Guy's channel. Check it out when they start. As for us, the winner of this game will face Toulouse in round 2. And if you're following Humida's channel, he will be looking at the winner between Sprightmare and DeadFS and Frederick Rance in Poland. Fluffy, though. I mean, crazy unit count. He's about to have double the unit count advantage. He's about to have double. That is obscene. And, like, he can't stop both these caps. So that income advantage that Tordred has worked hard to get, he's about to lose that as well. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, dude? Blue-haired lord or Azua Shada, whatever you want to be called. Good to see you, dude. Yeah, exactly. Fluffy medium tank is about to clean house. There's no response. I mean, there's this medium tank over here, but it's a Sammy medium tank that will lose to a slightly stronger Fluffy medium tank, and he might even choose Lucky Lass. Lucky Lass is not off the table right here. Just to hammer the nail home, I mean, you could win conventionally and hold on to your covering fire, but just using a Lucky Lass here, honestly, Lucky Lass attacking this medium tank that's on a plane, this could knock it down to like 2 or 3 HP. That would be good game. You could one-shot this with the tank with Lucky Lass is also a possibility here. These tanks attacking that tank, a Lucky Lass is not ill-advised here. If you want to go for the throat and just end the game, Lucky Lass has some viability here. Yeah, that anti-air is dead. And when this anti-air is dead, this copter is going to be thriving. Torture is going all out. He's like, alright, the trick is, I attack so much, he has no answers to everything. But he does have answers. This kills that tank. This kills the anti-air. That attacks this medium tank. Like, I think Fluffy's going to use some Lucky Lass here. He doesn't have to, but I feel like he's going to. It's almost a flex. Because if you use a covering fire, that's even more of a death sentence. But if you don't want to, if you're pretty rash and just want to end it right now, I would use a Lucky Lass. If I was personally playing here, I would use a Lucky Lass. Why? Because I have little patience, and I when I sniff blood, I want to end it. Yeah, exactly. Lucky Lass is pretty damn good. Like, okay, well, this Neo tank will get revenge hit. So maybe don't attack the medium tank. But this medium tank can one-shot that anti-air. These tanks can gang... Like, there's... And once you kill the anti-air, this copter flies free Honestly, you can even sack this 5 HP infantry into that or into the medium tank. Do like 2 damage to one of them with the Lucky Lass. The increased luck rolls. This is... yeah. This doesn't need to use Lucky Lass, but like Starflash Edit is pretty damn good. This is one of the better applications of Lucky Lass I've seen in a while. Will he use it? Let's see. He's thinking about it. He's going to do it. I think so. When you think at the beginning like this, I think that usually means you're like, should I do it? I'm going to do it. I'm going to bet he's going to do it. No! Oh, he's playing conservative. He's playing conservative. I don't think he was expecting to face Tordred like, oh. Well, maybe not that conservative. Okay. Go over here, combine the 6 to the 7 next turn. Okay. Guess he doesn't need to use Lucky Lass. What's he gonna kill with the Antair? Oh. No! You combined that? Dude! Why'd you combine that? Who gives a shit about that? You can win by HQ cap. But there's no vehicles. There's this one tank. He's not even attacking over... okay, he killed that. Luckily for him, Tordred is nowhere near a superpower, because that mech would be... I mean, if Tordred can sack a tank, sack another tank, attack the medium tank... if Tordred can find, like, a bajillion sacks, but he can't. If he was up to here, maybe, he'd be able to. If he had 2-3 more stars, sack a tank into the medium tank, sack a tank into the medium, attack this into it, like, find some sort of sacks, attack this tank into the copter somehow. He doesn't have enough sacks, though. Maybe he could get it next turn, though. Fluffy should not write off this mech. This mech is scary as hell. So, this game is not quite over. Fluffy could mess this up, but there is a covering fire. Yeah. Oops. Did it lower the volume on this thing? Sorry, let's change the volume on the track. Alright, Tordred. There's not enough sacks for a Victor March this turn. Potentially next... oh, God. Well... I mean, he wants to kill this tank. Is he going for a cap here? I mean, that'd be... yeah, this looks over. I think this is officially throwing the towel, honestly. I don't see how Tordred... I mean, he sacked his one trump card, which is some cheese Victory March. And now he doesn't have it. This is just... does that even one-shot? No, it doesn't. I think that's the end of him. The game is never over when he's losing until you use your double time and forgo your complete trump card. Okay, I mean... stops the instant win. Gonna drag it out a few more turns, probably. I'm gonna take another peek at the other games. Richard Grant's and Poland's game was really close. That would be a big upset. They're both Sammys. This is looking like Proliferation Central. Both of them don't have comm towers as Sammy, really? That looks like a... it's going to go on for like day 25. I don't want to watch that game. Ooh, Poland is not known for stalling. You're cringing in this position? There's no chance. Like, Tordred is lost. I probably would resign this turn. Like, look, covering fire is coming. Whatever schlop remains over here is going to get nuked to smithereens. This guy could just come over and cap in 2 turns. Like, was he going to put the Neo tank here and build a medium tank, maybe? Or a tank and try to missile bait here? Interesting. Okay. Trying to missile bait there. Alright. I mean... you don't think this game will go to 25? Well, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully someone gets a Victory March victory. Because that game just looks boring. Yeah, probably. I think that's what they're doing. They're feeling out the other player and not trying to give them charge. So that whoever gets the Victory March first wins, kind of deal. I think that's what's going on with the Poland game. I'm really curious about for Surfgive and Tethys. That I think is the cream of the crop because you have no Sammy cheeses, and when there's no Sammy cheese, what the hell is going on? Still no comp towers capped. What the? Look at this proliferation. They got near 40 units. They're not killing each other. Wow. What the heck? I mean, Max is going to win this matchup, though. Whoever has the most proliferation Max with a movement bonus versus Kindle, Max is going to win that 10 times out of 10. Assuming both players are equal skill level. Sorry, I missed the covering fire, but this looks ogre like Shrek, so I don't think we missed that much. Heal that up. It gets to 6 in one turn. He's Rachel. Mop up the schlop over here. Hell, you can even hit this Neo tank. It's on a plane with a full HP medium tank. Like, there's nothing in for the copter. Yeah, I mean, just move this infantry there. Yeah, like you capture next turn. Yeah, you have 2 infantry. You capture whatever attacks you combine, you win. This game's pretty over. I don't know why Torja hasn't resigned, but I think we're going to be tuning into the other game. Let's actually Chloe Box versus Wealthy Tuna. That Andy versus Olaf is wild. Let's check out this for a little bit. Rockets! Alright. That's wild. What in the hell? Okay. We're gonna do a little poll. Which game do you want to watch after this? There you go. I'm not going to do the Sprite Mirror DeadFS one. You can vote for what game you want to watch after this. Wild stuff, though. But if you want to check it out right now, if you want to check out the Wealthy Tuna game, go to Nonova's channel with the Andy Rockets. If you want to go to the Tethys game, go to Sidewinder's Twitch channel, Sidewinder437. And if you want to check the Frederick Rants game, go to Humidus channel. So you can watch them right now while we're covering this last game. We need to watch this game till its entirety because we're obligated, and we need to see the winner. I mean, if you had a missile now, that's G-Jizzle. Missile G-Jizzle. I don't know why Torture's not giving up, though. He's got 11 units. I mean, he could build another Neo, but, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of like the rockets, so that's kind of cute. Bomber. Torture is not gonna, I mean... I want to watch the game. I'm watching the game. I'm saying after the game's over. I do want to watch the game. That's why I'm watching it now. It's still a decent game. I mean, there's a bomber and there's a Neo tank and there's a medium tank. There's no answer to the tech ups, so I think Tordred is not going to lose by HQ cap any longer. The question is, he's going to lose these things over on this side. And will he be able to recover? I mean, he's held incomplete for the past, like, 5-6 turns. So he's slowly, like, weathering the storm. He survived the Fluffy Super. This game is not over. There's no answer for this bomber. There's no anti-air, except for the 6 HP that's in range of Neo Tank and Medium Tank next turn. The question is, will he lose the Comp Tower? He's going to lose that. He's going to lose that. The income advantage will vanish. He's going to lose this as well. So, how will he weather that, basically? I said I'm watching out of obligation. That's true. I really want to watch the Andy Olaf game. Can you blame me? Can you blame me for wanting to watch a Rockets game? Can you blame me? But this game is not over. Torjud's got some fight to him. He does need an anti-air. He doesn't really have an answer for this copter other than his own copter. This is retreating. Fluffy kind of has to retreat here. Doesn't have any answer to these tech ups. That artillery is actually pretty scary. Staring down that comm tower. Oof, that's a good hit too. And there's no response. There's no anti-air. I've lost to Sammy Bombers before. It's true. Probably more than once. The bomber can't strike anything. I mean, she's gonna withdraw all of those units. Let's see what the people are looking. What are the people voting? I'll leave it open. We got 70 votes so far. Let's get to 100 votes. If you're in chat, it's your obligation to vote. Pretend this is an election. Vote which game you want to see. What CO matchups do you guys want to see? Vote. Get out and vote. So far, it's gonna be looks like a Chloe Tuna. I mean, Fluffy's looking. The most important thing here is unit count, though. Once Sammy is behind on unit count, it's bad for her because she depends so much on infantry captures. And how many infantry does Sammy have? 6 to 13. Fluffy is double the infantry amount. And if you include mechs, there's another mech of 14 to 6, more than double. Yeah, so see what order we can do. Yeah, Sammy's just getting, I mean, once Sammy loses that income lead, like... Looks like no other games have ended. Frederick Ransom Poland game is ongoing. I kind of want to take a peek. Yeah, don't hate me. I'm just taking a quick peek. Just taking a quick peek at the Poland game. The Proliferation Sammy game. Oh my god. Now, this seems... Oh, there's someone's just going to baboon it and go for a full power. I will say Poland looks like in a better positioning. It's an equal game in terms of everything else, but in terms of positioning, that's nuts. Back to our featured programming. Sammy is about to lose the comm tower. It's true. Oh boy. Dude. It pains me. That poor medium tank. Can he get a lucky last this turn? Not quite. Yeah, it favors Poland, no doubt. I mean, he is the favorite, so that's not too crazy. This is probably the biggest upset so far. If Fluffy continues winning and beats Tordred, that will be the biggest upset. Like I said, a lot of people, majority of people had Tordred winning minimum 4th place. So they expected not just to beat Fluffy, but to also beat whoever won Toulouse and Sonia Superior. The majority of people voted for Tordred to win round 2 as well. And a lot of people had winning to round 3. So, to see a giant lose this early would, upset is not really, it's an understatement. Now the medium tank's dead. Just needs to get this in position. This, Antair needs to get in position to cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can't really attack here unless he blocks this bomber. He needs to cover this bomber. Or to block the medium tank from being hit. Oh, no, it covers. There you go. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I think he's rusty. I think Tordred rusty. He hasn't playing as much games recently, and Fluffy plays like every single day. So, wow, base lock, really? I mean, why not? Honestly, why not? Go for the throat. Oh, and did I forget to mention, guys, the prize pool is doubled. It's now $2,000. Over $2,000, I believe. Let me check. If you win the tournament now, you win $500. So, a lot of money. A lot of money on the line. Have I ever got so many for a pool? Probably not. I think the last time I got this many watchers in my stream was me facing Mangs. There we go. Chloe Box versus Wealthy Tuna will be the next game. This is very resignable. Tordred, I mean, you don't even need it. You can cover up the COs. You can cover up the income. You can cover up the value. If you see 12 units versus 31, I don't know any situation in the world where the 12 unit person is winning other than an HQ cap. Pretty big boy hit. DeadFS, we have an announcement to make. DeadFS has beaten Sprite in a semi-mirror. Beep. Here is the announcement to make. DeadFS won. Didn't even use Victory March. HQ cap. There you have it. DeadFS, some would say the favorite to win the tourney. The whole thing. Ran out of time, even won. Damn, okay. DeadFS has won. That is not an upset. That is just an update. We will give you updates as the rounds go on. DeadFS is pretty freaking good, guys. But he's facing Poland next round if Poland wins. But Frederick Rance is not far behind. So Frederick Rance could upset Poland with a cheeky Victory March. So DeadFS will be facing the winner of Frederick Rance and Poland. So now we already have... The bracket is starting to fill out. We have Toulouse facing the winner of this. The winner of Frederick Rance and Poland will face DeadFS. Surthgif and Tethys and Chloebox and Wealthy Tuna. That bracket is wild over there. I don't know. I should have picked one of those games. I have weird shit's going on there, guys. CO matchups are weird. This is such a Sammy map. I'm surprised not to see that. There's some strange matchups like that. Advanced Noob will be facing Starflash on Semi-Original Guy's channel. Wild stuff. Crazy stuff. I like being the breaking news commentator. This will not reach the bomber. Killed the anti-air. I mean, you're losing both comm towers, and you. Why is Torture? Why is he popping powers? I feel like that gets away. His last bit of leverage is by using these towers. I don't quite understand. Yeah, I honestly saw this map, and Sammy was like, I didn't even consider another CO. I had no even thought process of a CO. And then you tell me someone not only doesn't pick Sammy, but picks Andy a tier down? Like, that's just wild to me. I don't understand that in the slightest. It's weird. It's, I would not think of anyone other than Sammy on this map, honestly. With vulnerable HQs like this? Yeah, I don't know why Tordred is facing it out. Use double time. I feel like that's his last leverage is gone. I mean, there's a lucky last. Thank you, Mr. Razzle. Appreciate your donations. I just want to mention anything you donate will not go towards the prize pool, go towards me. So just throwing it out there. The prize pool is locked in at $2,000. But I'll still accept your donations because, you know, it took a lot of time and effort to get this thing rolling. So I appreciate y'all's generosity. But the prize pool is locked. I mean, $2,000 is the largest Advanced Wars by Web tournament prize pool there has ever been. So we already have an obscene amount of money. Even if you lose the first round game, you still get $50. Just saying. Yeah, Starflash, you get enough money already. Starflash has already won, what, $100? I think if you win round one, you get like $100. How much is it? you get $110. If you lose, you get $50. If you win, you get $110. If you win round 2, you get $180. If you get second place, you get $300. First place, you get $500. So everyone makes money. But this is... I don't know. Tordred is like... Tordred's... okay, there you go. An important channel announcement to make. Tordred has thrown the towel. Tordred has thrown the towel. The winner is Fluffy, who will face Toulouse in round 2. Good game. Well played by Fluffy. Big upset. I don't think anyone saw this coming. Not to throw shade Fluffy's way, but Tordred is a strong-ass player. A lot of people had him going second, third place. Maybe even first in some brackets. So, just like that, the game is over. Where did things go wrong? Let's look back where things went wrong. I think it was more around... I mean, Tordred could have rushed the HQ and won by, like, day 6. Did not do that. I feel kind of went wrong. Let's go to day, like, 10. I feel like day 10. Looking pretty decent here is Tordred. Ah, I know what went wrong. It was this missile right here. That just wiped out all... He needed this... He needed 2 to hit these infantry over here. Who cares about a bunch of infantry getting weakened? 2 missiles striking here. I feel like that was the end of the dread. He lost all his pressure over here. Fluffy was able to capture the comm tower. Fluffy was able to defend these properties that were precarious beforehand. It really came down to that Rachel missile, guys. Day 11. Before that, it was pretty damn even. Tordred might have even been favored. He was staring that down. He was staring this down. Could have flipped at least 4 to 5 properties. So, good game. Meanwhile, Tethy Surthgive is ongoing. This is ridiculous. Tessie has no time left, basically. These units are like glitching. He has so little time left. Okay, let's just refresh this page. Chloe Tuna. Everyone loves the Rockets game. Frederick Poland. Poland won! Eat, important channel announcement. Poland has beaten Frederick Rance via HQ capture and super. Yeah, it was going to come down to that. Day 16. Okay, it wasn't 25, thank God. Meanwhile, wow. Wealthy Tuna as Andy. I mean, what if Wealthy Tuna just gets a super, or a... Wealthy Tuna can get a hyper repair and just win. It won't be enough. It's at 6. Yeah, it's a little laggy. We're going to close this because it's lagging us up a bit. Wealthy Tuna can sack all his units, get a superpower, and win on the spot. Wow. Can Wealthy Tuna pick up an upset with a down CO? Chloe Box is a strong player, too. Guys. Wow. Wow. Talking to the players, sending my congratulations. Props to the people who have 8 tabs open and watching all the streams. I mean, that's not easy, but... Wow. Wow. People are playing pretty impressive. People are, stepping up to the challenge. But all Wealthy Tuna has to do is get a superpower and he wins. There's a lot of infantry blocking the way, though, but I feel like if you sack a tank into that copter, you kill off the infantry here, you sack a few units. I think Chloe realizes this. That's why Chloe has this infantry wall. Does not want to allow any sacks. Is there enough? Medium tank at... Wow. Wow. That will stop the hyper upgrade. That's a desperation play. That's a desperation play. Semi-original guy does have a broadcaster's voice. He's got a good deep voice. Chloe might have prevented a loss on the spot. One superpower and you lose. So, but at what cost? You gave up your Blizzard. Wealthy Tuna has not used their power or superpower. This caps, he combines, and then you have to kill it because next turn he can get a hyper upgrade. It's still possible. No, he cannot sack a copter into this. Or a tank. Okay. Tank cannot reach. Wealthy Tuna is looking incredibly strong here. Incredibly strong here. No, he can't have copter on copter because there's snow. Rockets I don't think will kill with the power up. Let's check. It's a roll. Probably not going to get it. I don't think he can reach this either. I don't think he can get a scop this turn even if he tried. This is a really precarious position for Chloe Box. But Chloe Box is a master of breaking through. He can one-shot the medium tank, probably? Let's do a damage calculator. I'm curious. Is this on a plane? It's a roll. That's without a power. It's not going to die. Well, let's see Chloe Box's wall-breaking skills. Let's see the wall-breaking skills. This is intense. I mean, props to this rocket build, like, very impressive. I'm sure Wealthy Tuna came up with it before Chloe. I saw this, like, day, 10. Crazy stuff. So, you have to kill that. If it lives at 1 HP, a hyper upgrade will heal it. So, Chloe has to kill that unit, at minimum. Wow. I don't know if it's possible, guys. Chloe Box has 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Does not have a comm tower. That is why these are not one-shots. Does not have a comm tower. Maybe if you kill this, you can get another Blizzard. Needs the Blizzard firepower increase. Yeah, can hit the rocket, but it won't die. Just hyper upgrade it. Okay, this anti-air cannot reach. He needs to kill this tank. So he can one-shot this with the anti-air. Get 2 shots off on this tank. Gets 1 angle. Oh, man, this is really tough for Chloe. 2 minutes left. Okay, needs to get a bomber hit here, I guess. Or else you're not killing the medium tank. I don't know if this is possible, guys. Needs the comm tower and a power. This is not going to 2-shot. This won't 2-shot. This is not guaranteed it won't die. Does not have enough firepower to kill this from two angles without the comm tower. I think it's over, guys. I don't know how else you attack. Whatever you attack into this is living. It's living. Yeah. It's not gonna die. What do you do, an infantry attack here? That's a roll. Even if you kill it, you have 1 angle into attack, and you have to kill that infantry. You have to attack from more than 1 angle. How are you going to kill this tank? How are you going to kill this copter? You cannot kill this tank. Yeah, the game is over. The game is over. I don't see any way how you kill this in 1 shot. That's not going to die. Yep. Even if you kill that. Yep, good game. Another upset. Another upset, guys. Wealthy Tuna has defeated Chloe Box. A lot of upsets. A lot of upsets. Good game. The Rocket Chad has won. Important channel announcement. Wealthy Tuna has advanced to the second round. And we'll be facing the winner of Surthgive and Tethys. There's one game left. There is one game left. Let's see. We'll just look at ourselves and start an infinite loop. Start an infinite loop. Let's get the other game up. The final game. The Max vs. Kindle game. I did not expect to see a matchup. This is very strange to me on a Sammy map. But there you have it. Be right back, folks. And round 2 will be starting shortly, so stretch if you need to. All right, what do we got here? Ooh. I think a high society is coming, folks. There's so many. Like I said, Max is going to win the more units that are on the board. Max has the movement bonus. Kindle does not have the movement bonus. I feel like Surthgive is going to smack. I mean, he doesn't have a tech up. That's one thing Tethys has is a tech up. That's going to be one shot by a tanker copter now. Choosing using mech, okay. Put your caps there. I mean, a copter's still going to do 3 damage there, probably. There's no copter, so these things will not be one-shot on shoals. I think that's even a roll, killing an infantry without a If it's infantry on a road, let's see if it's on a plane. Okay, it's still guaranteed without a comm tower. Attacking on a shoal without a comm tower. With the comm tower, it's a roll to kill in one shot. You can never kill without it. I mean, he's gonna get this comm tower. Unless you use Urban Blight. I don't know how strong High Society is gonna be with 19,000 though. I don't know how strong that's gonna be. This is looking like pretty Surthgivian. Pretty Surthgivy win right here. Looking like a Surthgivy kind of win here. Let's see here. This is the last game. For all of you who are tuning in now, it's the last game for round 1. The winner of this match will face Wealthy Tuna in round 2, but we won't be following that game. We'll be following Toulouse versus Fluffy. That game will be starting after this game ends. All of the games need to end before we move on to round 2, or else they will have map leaks for the people. And we don't want map leaks. Oops. How did that happen? There we go. We do not want map leaks. Okay. So after this game ends, round 2 will begin. Everyone is watching this game, by the way. All the streamers are watching this game. The players are watching this game. Everyone's watching the Surthgive Tethys game because it's the last game to be played. I mean, look at this unit count. 22 to 38. I mean, it's going to one-shot probably, right? Will it one-shot these copters with the... Okay. Oof. That's weak. That's weak, man. At least you kill a couple copters, I guess. Okay. I mean, it looks very challenging for Tethys, and Surthgive is about to get this comm tower. I thought Kindle will get some one-hit KOs with the new Urban Blight buff, or sorry, the High Society buff that now counts your HQs and comm towers. It doesn't have a comm tower though. The Surthgive, and Surthgive has the time advantage too. Tethys is really low on time. This is looking like a Surthgive victory. A lot of people had Surthgive winning the whole tournament, by the way. I'm a little confused why Surthgive went Max here. I thought he would have went Sammy here, but these are dead anti. I mean, look at all these tanks. Good game. Final match has ended. Important channel announcement. It's me, Barack Obama. Round 1 is concluded. We can now look at the Chimps bracket. We have now finished the final. Surthgive will now face Wealthy Tuna. We will be falling at the top. Toulouse versus Fluffy. On a map that will be revealed shortly. The winner of that will be facing either Dead FS or Poland. That's going to be a good game as well. If you thought the round 1 games were good, oh buddy, just wait till round 2. If you want to check out the Fluffy Toulouse game, you came to the right spot. Dead FS Poland will be on Himida's channel. Surthgive Wealthy Tuna will be on Sidewinder's Twitch channel. And Advanced Noob Starflash will be on Semi-Original Guy's channel. Prepare yourselves. Hope you're ready. we'll keep this up. I'm going to talk to the players, and we'll get the game going. All right, guys. This is a hype tournament, guys. This is nuts. There you go. Put in your predictions. What the hell is this shit? Okay. Alright, guys. We're giving the players a short break. We'll be starting in 11 minutes at 12 p.m. on the dot EST. So you have a 10-minute break. Let's see what's going on in chat first. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I'm going to take these little suckers out. Charge my ear pods while I have the chance. They're new. I don't have those big clunky things anymore. But how's everyone doing? Toulouse landslide. I mean, we got a 60-40. That's not quite a landslide. 61-39. That's not a huge landslide. We'll keep it up for a bit. We'll try to get to 100 again. But we have some new viewers here. Maybe they're a little shy and nervous to say anything. If you're new here for this stream, say hello. Don't be shy. I'm glad to see some new people. A true boss, you have a new name, Last Raven. Look at you rebranding yourself. Placeholder map is my favorite name too. You don't want to reveal it. I think round 2. All right. I can't give any spoilers, but round 2, I think it's going to be a quick sort of game for a lot of players as well. Not as quick as Sammy HQ rushes, but it's another high-paced map. It's you're going to be fighting quickly. Let me just put it that way. Day 3 to 4, there's going to be battles. There's not going to be no shortage of drama and attacking. So, beware of that. Turn your water into wine? Is your water potable? If it's some sludge, I can't do that. Victor Michelin versus Dead FS. I mean, it's tricky. Sammy was just the pick in round 1. It's just the pick. Setting up announcement for round 2. Yeah, so round 2 will start at 12 p.m. on the dot. Our players need to get some food in them. In fact, I might just go step away for a few minutes, eat some like chips or something. I don't know. I don't even have a lunch. So, you think those 240 lurkers will say hello? I don't know. Maybe they can press a key on their keyboard. What's going on up Straight Luck? How you doing, dude? What's up, Darren White? Jesse Allen, what's going on, my dude? Adrian Kwok. These are some new names. I have some names I don't see. Good to see some new names. Backyard Baseball. Dude. Backyard Baseball is a great... Pablo Sanchez, the original OG of Backyard Baseball is Pablo Sanchez. I always picked him. Him and Pete Wheeler. Yeah, I know Backyard Baseball. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know it. Leftover Subway. As if Subway wasn't gross enough. I mean, it's already rotten to begin with. Yeah, it's 12 p.m. EST. It will be starting in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, they will get the games. 2 minutes later, the games will start. So we'll be starting at 12:02, basically in 10 minutes exactly. You're shy? It's fine. Yeah. All you have to do is raise your hand. You can say anything, and you're good to go. Yeah, I got to fuel up. I think what's on the docket for me, I got some cashews and I got some dates. I love dates. They're the best fruits. Well, not the best fruits, but the best energy fruit there is. Usually I get a smoothie, but my stream crashed and I didn't have time to get a smoothie. I was hoping for like a peanut butter smoothie or something. Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate it. Who you got for each game in round 2? Let's see. I have my predictions. I have Toulouse winning this. This is the trickiest game, guys. This is the trickiest game. I have Poland winning this game. Wealthy Tuna had a good showing. I have Surthgith winning this one, and I have Starflash winning this one. Yeah. Toulouse, Poland barely, because I think he's played on the map before, and I don't know if DFS has, so I'll give him that advantage. Surthgith, I think, has played on this map. He has played on this map. Surthgith, Starflash. I'm not going to go into my round 3 predictions because we haven't gotten that far yet. But, yeah, that's my predictions. Do I think he's going to sweep the whole tournament? No, I don't think Starflash will. I think he's doing well. But there's some big boys out there. There's some big boys out there. I haven't eaten Subway since 2008. And I got a pizza there. They used to serve pizzas. Maybe they still have pizzas at Subway. I couldn't stand their sandwiches. My friends dragged me in there like, dude, you got to get something. All right, so I got a pizza. You can't mess that up. You have to put it in the microwave or oven or whatever, so it kills all the germs. I mean, if they give me the raw meatball marinara, I might, don't want to die. Fluffy won this. All right, there you go. Dead FS. It's gonna be a close game. I'm telling you, like Dead FS Poland it's gonna be close. Starflash final your bet. I mean, they're all super strong. Like I said, these are all gonna be super close games. Tuna might finish first. I mean, Tuna went down to tier 1. Fluffy and Tuna went down to tier 1. Tuna won as Andy, beat Olaf. Fluffy won as Rachel, beat Sammy. Anything is possible, really. If Poland win here, you win the tournament. I mean, have you seen Poland's record versus Surthgith? Surthgith is #1 player in live league. Let's not kid ourselves. Surthgith is a strong player. Some people don't know Surthgith. Let's just give you a brief overview. of Surthgith. Just show you what he's dealing with here. Surthgith is #1 player in live league right now. Poland is down here. This is his active account. Surthgith is #1 in live league. So some people who are not familiar with Surthgith, he's #1. So if you're going by the ladder only, you should win this tournament. And Surthgith's record versus Poland. I mean, I don't want to throw shade to Poland. He's a strong player, but Surthgith v. Poland. Surthgith v. Poland. Surthgith won there. Surthgith v. Poland. Sprite beat Sprite rate. Lost to Poland once. Beat Poland. Beat Poland. Beat Iznagi. Lost to Poland. Like, Poland won there, but I think his record versus Poland is like 12-4 or something. So, don't underestimate Surthgith, is what I'm saying. He's incredibly strong. Just saying. But this is not the ladder. This is a tournament. There's additional stressors. Oops. There's additional stressors here. So, will he win? I don't know. Honestly, if I was to choose my round 2 matchup, I'd watch Dead FS for Poland. I think that's gonna be the best game. I think we're still gonna have a good game though. I feel like Toulouse and Fluffy. I mean, Fluffy picks unconventional COs. We might have a more interesting matchup. There might be some mirrors in this. Medjool dates? Yeah, that's what I'm eating actually. Oh, they're in my kitchen. Medjool dates are the way to go, bro. I got a vacuum sealed bag from the Gulf. Like a bit ago. Pretty good. Poland is 3-2. Sulfur Red spoke in third person. There you go. Accidental advantage. There you go. Yeah, I'd like to participate. I feel like I could win this, but it's fun talking. It's fun hosting the tournaments as well, and I played enough live league games. It's stressful, so I don't miss that part. But you get some money. But not everything's about money. It's fun commentating and watching these games, Oh, they have way more games than just 5. They have like 15 games. Surthgith has won 2/3 at minimum. So if there's 15 games, Surthgith has won 10, Poland's won 5. It's pretty lopsided. So just for the new people that don't know Surthgith or maybe don't know the Advanced Wars competitive scene in general, Live League is how we selected these players, and some of them are known players in Standard League or Global League, but Live League is completely different. You have less time to think. So maybe you're good in Standard play, but when you have 1/20th the amount of time that you do in Global League, things start to show. 5 and 13, that sounds about right. Surthgate versus Tuna is the match of underrated players. True. Tuna's good. I don't know who his alti is, but he's someone's alt. All right, guys. I'm going to get some dates, and we're going to be starting in about 4 minutes. So get your own food. Yeah, I'll leave this little thing up. Talks amongst yourself. I'll be back in like 3 minutes, and then we'll get on to round 2 and have a great time. Alright, my baboon brothers, simian sisters. We've only had one game. We've had actually, well, 8 games. Oh shit, the games have started. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Boom! We're in. I knew it was going to be a mirror. I knew it was going to be a mirror. That's what I was worried about. Sasha mirror. But let's get the music going, guys. Let's see here. Get our sound effects volume. Yeah, so this is a very Sasha map. It's called a 3 base mixed map. The thing about Sasha here is she's only real viable pick. Because you're dealing with... Javier is not viable. Von Bolt is banned. So all you have is Sasha and Hawk and Sammy as viable COs. And it looks like everyone chose Sasha except for Wealthy Tuna who chose Hawk. And Starflash who chose no. Props to Starflash for breaking the mold. I appreciate that. I like it when people break the mold. So yeah. Are these colors good enough for you guys? Is purple and blue? You guys are able to view it? Yeah, the hype music. Also, thanks for the donation. Sorry, I'm like catching up. End poll, Toulouse 60-40, pretty even. Magdalena, thanks, my dude. Woo! All right. You've been playing on your GBA for 20 years. You have no challenges. Bots are dumb. Dude, Anthony Roy, get your ass over to Advanced Wars by web, my man. We need more people. If you're watching this game, if you're watching this tournament, create an account, you'll be good. It's a lot of fun. One of the best decisions I've made in recent memory. Ooh. If I'm Fluffy, I gotta interrupt there. Interrupt to build like a tank next turn? Yeah. If I'm Fluffy, interrupt, build a tank. Oh, Fluffy can get this comp tower. Unless he builds a recon here. Fluffy gets the comm tower. Huge. Denies it. Tank. Fluffy might have... Oh, does Fluffy see it? Fluffy, you got to attack. You have to attack here, dude. You got to attack, build a tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the weak base for Toulouse. Oh, does he see it? Yes! Okay, maybe I'm rooting for Fluffy because he's the underdog, okay? Maybe I'm just a little bit. Ooh, we got ourselves a game. We got ourselves a game, guys. We got ourselves a game. Whew. Okay. Is Fluffy gonna upset again? Recon doesn't reach. 1, 2. Right here. I thought this was a road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Recon doesn't reach. You need a tank. Wow. Wow. Fluffy's looking good. Toulouse will have... He'll have his response tank. Fluffy, though, is going to have... With the Sasha income, he's going to have a tank chain. That's pretty overpowered, actually. Looking like player 2 might have a slight advantage here. Yeah, it's Astaroth's map right here. Yeah, Toulouse will have a jump over here. That's his advantage. He's one turn ahead there than Fluffy is. He's one turn behind over here. He does have this bottom cap. Fluffy's one turn behind. B-copters are overpowered on this map. They're better than tanks. They're better than recons. They're better than anti-air. Copters are king. So, Toulouse will have the first copter. He can build a tank this turn, and next turn he'll have the first copter. Fluffy cannot afford a copter next turn. He won't have enough money. He can only do a tank chain. So I think Toulouse is going to build a copter next turn, tank this turn, copter next turn. The question is, where does Toulouse build a tank from? Will he build a tank from this middle one like him, or will he build from the shit base in the corner? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Terrible reinforce. Could build a mech here. Has enough money for a mech, tank, infantry. But then he won't have enough money for a copter next turn. If I'm Toulouse, I'm building a tank maybe from here. You have to build a tank, and the next turn you have to build a copter. Now he's debating how to deal with this guy. He could attack, not cap, but attack. Or what he could do actually is attack, 7 attacks there. Oh, you can attack with a 7 and then block, maybe? Or maybe... Really good start for Fluffy, though. Yeah, the airport is really overpowered. It's really overpowered. Copter's the way to go. But it's a way to even out the score, because look, Fluffy gets a tank chain. That's pretty overpowered. So Toulouse has to have a copter to even out the playing field, or else it's just going to be for second turn advantage. And then this guy's going to go here and block, or is he going to capture over here? Wonder what he's going to do. It would suck to build a tank from here. They stink so bad. Yeah, okay. Like I said, though, Toulouse will at least be getting the first copter, which is huge. Other than that, though, like, it's looking not great for him. Let's see, is this screen cut off at all? I think we got all of it. It's a tiny bit cut off. We can make this a tiny bit better. Let's see. There we go. Now we see everything. Can we make this? We can actually make this chat a little bigger too. There you go. Now you guys can see what weird stuff you're all posting. I should be wearing my blue light glasses, or else my eyes are gonna die by the end of the stream. Corner base is extremely vulnerable. Yes, a lot of times it's a terrible reinforce. You get a copter attacking from the mountain. You get an infantry here trapping. A lot of time there's a base rush here. Fluffy's position is looking much, much better. Yeah, tank chain. Toulouse has to build a copter this turn. He has exactly the right amount for a copter. 9,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. That's 12,000 right there. But he's not getting the comm tower. He's not getting this base. Fluffy is looking like, well, no, a copter will stop that base, at least. What he can do is build a copter here and then move this infantry here, and then they can rush and stop that from over here, and then Toulouse can rush this base while Fluffy rushes this space. But it stinks to not have a comm tower while your opponent does have a comm tower. Toulouse is getting very aggressive over here. He's within range of 2 infantry, but he doesn't care. He can move this infantry over here, and then he'll have a bunch of infantry defending. He's going to get the first copter. He really needs to depend a lot on this copter. And don't look now, but this tank, I mean, it will have to probably go over this way, because, or else he just gets this cap for free. And hell, you can put an infantry there, and if you don't build a copter, you can start capping with an infantry. So, gotta build a copter here. Gotta build a copter here. If he doesn't build a copter, it's a blunder, so I'm assuming you gotta build a copter. That's a blunder. Wow. 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 I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Well. Yeah. Okay. That's, yeah, I mean, it's good for Toulouse. He's not watching the stream. That's a good thing, you know? But that was, I feel like that just gave up his whole advantage that he had. His whole advantage is lost. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, Toulouse might be able to snag this, though, with his infantry. If he has a blocker here and a blocker there. So he actually might be able to get the comm tower afterwards. So not all hope is lost, actually. Not all hope is lost. Wow. Let me check. I'm just checking the bracket if we have any other strange developments brewing at the moment. Wow, we have 270 viewers. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a phenomenal Sunday. Star Flash game, Advanced Noob is an interesting matchup. Sasha versus Nell on Same Original Guy's channel. But this game is turning out to be really close. And I'm glad it is. Oh, he's not going for the... Okay, this guy's going to cap and he's going to block with these two. Then there's a copter that kills the blockers. I mean, he's got to go for this comm tower now. I feel like he's got to go for the comm tower. Without a comm tower, he's kind of screwed. This Recon's about to give free hit, though. Fluffy's getting a little too cocky. Toulouse is coming back here without a copter. Or now he's getting a copter, a late copter. But this is the free infantry. This infantry gets hit by the Recon and then killed off by the infantry. That seems a little too cocky. And the tank went over here. Fluffy's going a little too aggressive with all the infantry caps, I think. Oh, he's not blocking? Okay, you gotta capture the comm tower though, right? Fluffy will only be able to reach with this tank. So what you want to do is have a tank in position to punish. So this tank needs to be able to punish him if he attacks this. He needs to build an anti-air from here, but he doesn't have an anti-air. I guess this tank can, or this copter can go up north. He's going for a double interrupt. I thought he was going to double team that, but okay. Interesting. Got to kill that off. Unit count is more important than income at this point in the game. Move this probably right there. If I were a betting man. Betting man. Gotta go for the comm tower here. Gotta go. Heal this up. Comm tower. Whatever he attacks with, you combine. Then you can get the comm tower next turn. Ooh, not going for the comm tower. Whoa. Toulouse is so patient. Toulouse is so patient. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I am not that patient. I am not nearly that patient. Where's it? Now, the question is, where is Fluffy's copter going to go? You're going to kill the 7 HP and towards the base. That'd probably be the best option. You attack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 turns, you can attack from either one of these mountains if you don't have an anti-air. So an anti-air is almost forced your next turn if the copter attacks the 7 HP, which is probably the best move right here. Is this copter attacking. Toulouse is forced to build an anti-air, or else he starts to get base lock territory. Very dynamic game. Like I said, I told you guys this round, it's just as quick as the first round in terms of battles and action. Yeah, I know. Like, right now, this is the best time, because now there's going to be infantry streaming towards it. He had a moment here. The tank would have to interrupt. So I don't know why he didn't go for the comm tower that turn. He's patient. I mean, there's 4 labs. So if he captures this lab, Fluffy doesn't lose. You have to capture both your opponent's labs to win. So even if he captures Fluffy's lab here, he does not win because Fluffy has this other lab right there. Tank is really aggressive. Oh, I don't like that move. I would have used the comm tower. That's a little strange to me. I would have used the copter, then you could save this to do that. And you could have capped. Tank French? Dude, you could have gotten that! You could have gotten that! The tank didn't even go! Wow, okay. Is he going to centralize this copter? I feel like you're going to centralize it, or shift it over here. Maybe he's going for this space attack. Not going for the base kill over here, but going for this space. This is the second weakest base. The strongest is in the middle, obviously, because you have the airport. But this is the second weakest base on the side. Another question is, who gets the first Sasha power? Because that's 10% offensive power bonus. That's a 10% defensive bonus as well. So whoever gets the first Sasha power has a pretty strong advantage. The day limit is 30 days. So if we get to 30 days, I will eat my AirPods. Because that's, on a mixed space like this, you never see long games. They usually end after like day 15. So it's basically completely the same as Live League. So if you play a Live League game, this is the same setup. You get 5 minutes, you get 2 minutes increment every turn, and then after 30 days, whoever has the most properties wins. So it's the same as Live League. But not everyone plays Live League, so everyone's not familiar. But the copter is centralized, which is a little strange to me. I mean, did he really combine these two? Did he really just combine those two? Why would you do that? That seems really bad. Now the copter can just... You gave up a unit count. Now these two just kill it. This copter can attack from down here. Sorry, guys. Copter will attack. I'll probably attack here to there and cap. Copter just attacks from here, threatens his corner base. I liked his Luce's positioning, to be honest, guys. Copter attacks here, recon kills. Copter gets a free hit next turn unless... Okay, that works too as well, actually. Ooh. Wow! Okay. I mean, he lost a unit, but... This still accomplished the same thing, for the most part. Sorry, I'm going to refresh the page. The incomes are not updated. Tied properties. It's a tie game, and then I have a tiebreaker for them. I will not reveal it till it gets to that point, but it won't go to that point. But if it does, I have a tiebreaker, and it'll be solved. It's a shame. I bought these AirPods like a week ago. Already going to eat them. They're much easier than this clunky headphones that I normally wear. So I'm glad I bought them. They're a good investment. No complaints so far. Toulouse sealing his property. Wow. Getting the comm tower into contested. I guess it didn't matter in the end anyway. Toulouse is still getting the comm tower. Wow. Wow, wow. Capturing this property. Toulouse is starting to look like he's winning. Toulouse is starting to look like he's winning. Probably can build a copter again this turn because there's no pressure from this. What's this going to do? This defends the 6 HP or 2. Yeah, just build another copter. Toulouse is officially winning. I didn't like this tank shift. He took off all the pressure. He worked so hard to get this and deny this. And then he just backs off? So, Toulouse, I mean, Fluffy had an early advantage, but just kind of blew it. Game's not over, obviously. I mean, you can still pressure this base over here. There's no... I mean, Fluffy can beat this base. He kills the 6 HP, brings the copter over here. He has to, you know, 2 tanks versus an anti-air with copter support. I mean, Fluffy can still win by base rush, killing that base and winning. Dude, your copter is in range. Oh, Toulouse didn't build. Yeah, because of this anti-air, he did not build a copter here. Can't chain it. So if Toulouse attacks into this, the other copter will attack. So no doubt he's going to move this copter like down here or something. Close game, guys. Close game, guys. Just when I think Toulouse is getting an advantage, he kind of makes his build... His builds are a little strange. The recon there, I mean, it's sort of working out for him, but an earlier copter would have been like... Like, look at this copter. This copter can literally attack that infantry from this forest and block whatever's in. If he builds another... Like, the base pressure over here is insane with air support. But now, he's forced into an air fight, basically. Or maybe he can ignore it, because he needs an anti-air. So if he attacks here, he gets attacked back. But if he does attack there, he will get the first CO power. I don't know. Fluffy does look like he's going to have income advantage. He's going to get this property. Toulouse has nowhere near these 2 bottom properties. But he's about to capture this property and probably that property. Fluffy needs a tank here. But if he puts a tank here, he can't afford an anti-air over here, which he already can't. I'm assuming a tank will be built here by Fluffy. Infantry goes there. Try to keep this base alive, basically. This is dying to a 9 HP infantry. What? He's getting rid of the pressure. That was a free hit on the 6 HP. Time pressure. Not what I would personally do, but I mean, if you're low on time, sometimes you don't make the most optimal moves. A lot of these guys, they're like getting near the throat. They're like, they can kill him. But they're like, nah. It's like they're getting on the doorstep of beating their opponent. And then they don't. So Toulouse is probably going to attack this. Unlike Fluffy, who just backed off for some reason, Toulouse is probably going to... I mean, Fluffy has these 2 properties. It's anyone's game. That's all I'll say. It's anyone's game right now. Will Toulouse attack into this copter? I don't know. If he does, he gets the first power. Smartly, he captures the comm tower first. You should always do that. Make sure you capture the comm tower before you start attacking things. Umber Wilds, we'll save that for a later round. For now, we're enjoying the penguins and the Frenchies. The pressure center base? Yeah, but that's the strongest base. I don't know why you'd pressure the strongest base. This is the second weakest base. This is the weakest base. He was pressuring here, then he dropped over here. Pressuring here, then he dropped over here. Like, he's just, he's prodding around. I mean, it's not a terrible way to go. I really am curious where this copter's going to go. Okay. Playing it safe. So these copters and tanks can kill off these two, I guess. And Fluffy can have a counterattack too. A fight over here. I mean, look, Fluffy can go over here and start trying to capture these properties in the side over there. But Toulouse is doing the same over here. Looks like Toulouse is putting full pressure here. 2 tanks, copter, maybe even bring the recon over. It's a possibility. And that starts to be pretty scary. I think Fluffy will get the first power, though. Judging by this board state, I think he will be getting the first power barely. Or maybe not. Depends. I don't know if the infantry kills will do enough damage. This song is boring. Okay. So this is lower on time than Fluffy. Fluffy's definitely using his time well. Oh, there it is. The recon hotspot didn't work. I mean, recons aren't terrible in mixed space. Artillery? Artillery. He must be really scared, but I mean, he has copter defense, but artillery. Oh, I know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, putting artillery here or here. That's 2 turns. Base lock. That's what he's. Toulouse is going for this base over here. And he might even get it, guys. He might even get it. This is an airport lock. Fluffy can't build any more copters next turn until he gets rid of that anti-air. He needs a tank. He needs a tank up here. There's no questions. Or shift this up there. This is such a weird... 3 copters over here. He keeps going back and forth with these tanks. He shouldn't get... Like, what are you doing? Make up your mind. Gotta make up your mind, my dude. But he needs a tank over here. He needs like a mech here and a tank there. A mech would be good here this turn. He can't afford 2 tanks. Yeah, a mech there and a tank at the top. This is going to reach the copter. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but this is going to reach the copter. This is covering, but still a little dubious. I don't know about that. I don't like these being in copter range. Can I make purple face left? I don't think I can in the live games, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I do not believe so. No, I can't. Sorry, guys. They will be facing the same direction. They're loving each other. All right. Sounds like a smooth jazz or like a Arby's R&B version of like Gerudo Valley, that song did. All right. 8 minutes to 14. If I'm to lose, yeah, you need to capture this property, which you will. It's basically uncontested at this point. Bring this artillery over here, build an anti-air. This is looking really bad for Fluffy's base over here. Is the tank gonna attack? Oof, okay. Okay, for the market crash. Is he gonna attack with the tank too? Could shift both copters. First market crash is huge for Toulouse. Arby's lobby music, exactly. That's what I'm really going for here. Should build indirects? I mean, it depends, but like when you're facing two copters, I would have built an anti-air first as a deterrent. I'm not saying you shouldn't build an artillery, but the ordering matters. Hey, if you can make it work. If you can make it work. Yeah, it's very important to have that defense and attack bonus. 10% offense, 10% defense. It's huge for this attack, so now this mech won't do very much damage. Like, if you look at this. Oops. Without a power. Oh, why isn't that showing the freaking thing? There you go. Without a power, you're doing 42 to 48, right? You had a power, you're doing 36. So before you're doing 4 damage, and he's doing 3 back. But now you're most likely doing 3 damage, and he's doing 4 back. So it's not a very good trade for you anymore. And this is a lot of units. Toulouse isn't playing around anymore. And I feel like Fluffy lost a step. He should have gone out, all out, and attacked this base. But he went down here, and he went back up here, and it's like, bruh. Like, how do you stop all these? You have 3 units. One of them's at 2 HP. So, this looks like it's gonna fall. I don't see how that doesn't fall at this point. And he can't do it back because Toulouse has had time. Like, I really don't understand. Like, right? Here. Like, attack into this. Bring this tank over here. Build a copter. Toulouse is screwed. But alas, he went south instead. Alright, mech attacks there. You have to build an anti here, really. I mean, okay. Capturing these properties at least. I'm a little scared of this. I'm scared of this. Mech attacks here. Infantry attacks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a dead copter. 7 plus full HP mech. I don't know if that kills. I don't know if that kills, but that's... Why isn't there sound effects playing? There we go. Now we'll hear sound effects. Let's check. How much does a mech do? Mech to an inch, if you're 64 to 72, yeah, that's dead. 64 to 72, so we say this is at 4. Oh, that's so dead. Dude. Oh, I think Toulouse has won this. Fluffy was too non-aggressive. Fluffy was too non-aggressive. Now the artillery goes here. That blocks. That doesn't even have to attack. He attacked anyway. Didn't have to. Artillery goes there. Infantry captures here. Yeah. He could still base kill, but it's delayed. And by the time this is dead, these copters can shift back up and start defending, maybe. Or shifting towards this other base. Yep, that's dead. Free copter, like I said. Not free. He's going to lose the anti-air, but... There is 2 tanks. Oofba. Oofba. Where's the music? Why did my music stop? I like this song. Here's my huge mixtape, guys. I should have 700 songs. Where the hell are the rest of them? 340 tracks. Let's go, baby. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just getting my sound ready for the next song. Oh, this is a good song. We're back. Let's see, do we have any important channel announcements? I haven't checked on the other games. No, all the other games are ongoing. Let's take a little peek into Poland Dead of S. Let's take a little peeky poo. Tiny, tiny peeky poo. Tiny peeky poo. Tiny peeky. Tiny peeky poo. This still looks really undecided board state, but looks to me that it's hard to tell from a glance. It looks pretty even, I would say. It looks overall pretty even. So we won't focus on that. We'll focus on Toulouse Fluffy. You don't want to get too crazy. Star, you won! There you go. Beat Advanced Noob. I mean, I had you favored anyway. Quicker than I thought, though. Alright, Fluffy. You need to use your power here. And you need to go for the throat over here. Copter attacks. Copter attacks. Kill off the anti-air. I mean, you can beat this base. You won't kill it this turn. But Toulouse, do you know why he has 7,000 there? Do you know why he has 7,000? Medium tank. Medium tank. Hell, he could even combine tanks and build a Neo tank there. Just saying. Just saying. So Starflash moves on. We'll face the winner of Surthgive and Wealthy Tuna. And we're waiting for the... whoever wins this will face the winner of Dead FS in Poland. And that's going to be a nutty Mother Clucklin game. It's going to be crazy. I mean... Poor guy. The artillery... Oh, actually, no. Even a medium tank. I didn't realize this anti-air... or this artillery. We're just going to see a base trade. We're just going to see a base trade. Just going to see a base trade. Yeah, any tech up gets copter trap, it's true. But it delays, but it doesn't really matter for a delay if there's this anti-air, or this artillery, excuse me. Oh, this might be just this side of the map versus this side of the map. Man, we're gonna go to day 30 and have to eat my AirPods, aren't we? I hope not. Alright. Already shifting over. Doesn't even use artillery. The thing is, he has like 2 turns, 3 turns advantage to get this locked, whereas even if Fluffy kills this base, he's in no position to stop this base right now. He's in no position. Capture that. Oh, he attacks. He needs to build an anti-air this turn probably from here. Anti-air here. I mean, do you even want to build something here? I mean, you could build a mech, I guess. Oh, just an infantry. He's going to block this base this turn. So. It is not an even base trade. This one is well invented. Well better positioned. There's nothing ready over here. This anti-air... I mean, this artillery could just turn around, actually. Anti-air here probably is needed to deal with the copters before this inevitable copter shift over this way. You probably want to build a prophylactic anti-air here this turn, I would assume. Or not. Or not. Alright. Fluffy. He's going to kill all these units pretty easily. It's not going to be really much of a challenge at all. Copter attacks, copter covers. There you go. But like I said, Toulouse has a half step, or more than half step, on this over here. He'll be base locking that pretty quickly. Yep. and Toulouse has an infantry ready. Fluffy, gonna take longer. Gonna take him 2 more turns to capture. That's huge. Toulouse will have an income advantage because of that. See, this is why I would want an anti-air this last turn. To deal with that copter, he has no anti-air. We have the Freaky Reeky, though. I was just looking at the other games. I don't want to spoil too much. Oh man, Starflash, you crushed him. Advanced move got nabbed. Wow! Will you look at this? I look away for 1 second and we have a Rockets. The thing is that Rockets is doomed. That Rockets is... There's 3 copters. You can block with an infantry there. You can block with infantry... I mean... The Rockets is cute. But... low. Oops. Cute Rockets, but... Already heard that song. Too calm. Too calm. Yeah, look at these. Look at these. Oh, Lord have mercy. You build a flex unit? He builds a flex unit. Ah, you're not going to be able to stop this bomber. I'm sorry. This base is gone. This base is RIP. Wow. You bet all your money on Fluffy? You might want to get a refund, dude. Delicious doesn't even give a shit about this base. That's hilarious. He's like not even moving towards it. I don't even understand why. That's really... Why did he do this? This must be some sort of flex. This is... You can't fire back. Because then you get base locked. Yep. Toulouse is not even building an anti-air over here. I mean, he built the bomber, I guess, but... Yeah, the rocket is completely useless. Fighter next turn? He can't afford to fight. He's only got... Look at this low income. He's slower to kill these... Or to capture these properties, so he's behind on income. He's only getting 15k. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna get a... He's rushing in to defend as fast as he can. Will it be fast enough, though? I mean... I don't know. I don't know. And artillery plus copter. I mean, if he uses a power here, it might live. If he uses a power. He doesn't use his power? Oh, now he's got a base lock. He needed to use the power there. Now it's a 2-hit KO. Yeah, if he used the power there, it might have lived. It probably would have lived, actually. Oh, he's so dead. He's so dead. Yeah. I feel like that's resigned territory. He could even go for this lab over here. He's got 1, 2, 3 labs. So if he gets this lab, Fluffy loses. Yeah, I think Toulouse has won this now. Wow. He bought before power popping. I don't even care. He needed the 10%, 10%. It wasn't even about lowering Toulouse's power. It was about getting the 10%, 10%. He didn't get it. Wow, he's going for the comm tower too. Well, Yeah, I don't see how Toulouse loses this now. Damn. No other games have ended. Still ongoing is Surfgive versus Wealthy Tuna, and Dead FS for Poland are still going on. Well, let's see how many viewers we got. 275. Welcome, welcome one, welcome all to the Deejstream. Did Fluffy ever use his power? No. And it's too late to use it now. I mean, you can. He lost his base. And now Toulouse is looking at this base with hunger in his eyes. Yeah. The bomber is loving life. There's not an anti-air in sight. Fluffy has no anti-airs. This bomber is chilling. This bomber is probably going to attack this base next. So Fluffy needs to build an anti-air here. He only has one base. Fluffy has one base right now. It's this one. I mean, he has these bases, but they're covered. So you can only produce from one base. Alright, those copters are trying. They're trying their darndest. They're trying. Yeah, all he has to do is prevent a base trade and he wins. Like, just don't allow this to be taken by Fluffy and you win. But Toulouse's positioning is so much better. He's got income advantage, he's got unit count advantage, he's got unit value advantage, he's got everything. I see it hard for Fluffy to come back. Something's different. Animations look like they play in 30 FPS. Great. Must be some sort of lag. I'll try to fix that. It's probably because we have this other game open. Let us reload. Hopefully that makes things a little bit speedier. Let's see here. I think my computer's heating up. Trying to conserve some power here. Is the lag still kind of annoying? Is everyone else being able to see the things in real time? Or is there a lot of lag, or is it just for him? Let me know in chat if everything is okay. I'll do my best to speed it up as best as I can. From my end, it looks fine. I don't know how laggy it looks for y'all guys, if it's laggy or not. Maybe it's because of that. I'll get rid of that. 30 FPS. Okay, hopefully I just closed some more tabs. Hopefully that speeds things up a bit. I'm gonna refresh. A lot of lag, very mild lag. Alright. Alright. I mean, yeah, there's no way to deal with this bomber. There's no way to kill this copter. It's about to lose his comm tower. Toulouse already has a pretty formidable front over here. I'm not laggy, but the board is laggy. It must be the site at that point, guys. Oh yeah, I'm not laggy at all. Boom, bada bam, 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 bam. It must just be a freaking Firefox or something. Let's see if I can... completely Jover in my opinion. There you go. Game is over. Toulouse has won. The bomber proved too strong. The rocket proved too weak. Wow. I thought Fluffy had an early advantage, guys. I feel like he could have had the comm tower for the rest of the game without Toulouse having his. But he just kind of let off the pressure and just kind of... His tank seemed a little lost, to be honest. Let's refresh this. His tanks just seem lost. Great pressure here. Basically had him beat. Has a tank chain over here, but suddenly tank decides to go this way. Other tank goes this way. Toulouse doesn't even capture this property. He fears the tank. This 9 HP could have gone to capture this property and interrupt. It goes up north. Copter goes out of range. Copter could have attacked here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I said, a real key move he missed. Copter attacks there. Then you threaten this base next turn. Would have been beautiful. And then you could have moved this 9 HP here. Interrupt. This could have even sat on the comm tower. This guy sits on the comm tower. You win that trade. You have a comm tower defense versus forest defense, and you have a comm tower. They don't. You're winning that trade. Could have prevented Toulouse from having a comm tower the entirety of the game. Tanks got lost over here. They went over here. Oh, I'm going to attack. Then they got lost again. They came down south. They just didn't know what to do. And while they didn't know what to do, Toulouse was honed in over here. He did not let up his eye on the prize. His eye on the prize with his base. And that's what it came down to. So, it was definitely winnable, but that's how it is sometimes, guys. And then Toulouse was played flawless after that. And I didn't like the early recon, but he made it work. Artillery worked out really strong for him. I thought it was a little strange at the time, but it worked out. It really enabled his base rush. So, well played to Toulouse. And as I mentioned, Toulouse will be facing the winner of DeadFS versus Poland. Alright, guys. Let's check up in DeadFS Poland. See how they're doing. How's the lag, guys? Wait, this is not DeadFS Poland. This is literally DeadFS profile page. What the hell? I mean... There we go. I was tricked. Whoa. Okay. This is hard board state to read. Oh, and DeadFS is on timer. That's not good for him. Okay, so Poland's about to get a property flip here, but DeadFS is going to flip there. There's no base trades going on right now. Wow, DeadFS is pressuring this middle base? What the hell? Okay, this is really weird board state. This is a really weird board state, guys. This copter's about to get a free hit on this tank. There's nothing defending it. What the hell am I looking at? This is wild. So from a glance, it looks like Poland's winning. Not terrible, not by a terrible amount. He's close to getting... He is airport locked. Actually, Poland is airport locked. He might lose this base. But he's also losing the sides. Poland is overcoming DeadFS on the sides. He's threatening this property. He's threatening these two properties. Weird freaking board state, guys. Weird board state. Yeah, my term is not waffle or pancake. My term is to stabble and dabble. Either you go for the throat, you stab them, or you dabble around, and your opponent takes advantage and they execute their plan without overanalyzing the situation. If you overanalyze the situation, your opponent will act faster than you and beat you. Yeah, he automatic ended turn. He doesn't have... Wow. He's going to have a lot of money at least, but that sucks for him. That really sucks for him. I think DFS might have had a lead until he accidentally ended the turn, because if he spent his money, he would have more value than Poland right now. So because of that, DFS is going to have really low unit value and low unit count. Maybe that's the end of DFS. I don't know. This is... That sucks for DFS. Can he come back from that? Can he come back from that? I mean, I think he's gonna be... This base is gonna be fine. Yeah, he's fine now. I mean, so now this goes south. Attacks this tank. This attacks this infantry. Ooh, that's scary though. That's scary though. Yeah, this is looking good for Poland. Can this reach? No, I can't reach either. Oof. Yeah, Poland's winning this right now. Poland is winning this right now. Is he going to try to block this in? He could do that. Anti-air attacks here. But if he attacks the anti-air, then he loses his base. Oh, no, he doesn't actually. He doesn't lose the base. He can block it in. Bring this tank over here. I would have put it on this thing. Now this can move right there. I would have blocked it in completely. I don't love that move. I feel like he could have blocked it in completely there. So now he needs to front shift these tanks to threaten. But he's got so much money. What's he going to build? A bomber? He can build a bomber. There's not an anti-air in sight of... There's this. It goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you attack here... No. I would build something... Bomber? Neo-tank? You can afford a Neo-tank somewhere. Here, maybe? But, like, there's so many units. What will he build? You could build a copter and 2 tanks. If you so choose... Oh, he really wants this power. He will get it. He will get the power. He'll use it. No! He's building before using the power! Wow. Well, use it now before you build your last unit, at least. Wow, that sucks. That sucks. Yeesh. That's what power management will do to you guys. Poland's got more practice in the power management. Oofa. Center base is not that trapped. This guy can just move over here and attack, and then you build a big boy unit here like a tank. Then it's not trapped anymore, you know? He needed to have this unit right there. Then the anti-air is stuck where it is. And if he shifted his tank over here, he could have attacked the anti-air twice or 3 times with the copter. Put this on top of the base next turn, and then he wins the base. There's a lost opportunity there. Does this even reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't reach. He does have this copter over here at least. Not looking good for DFS though. People have come back from worse though. Yeah, 0 money market crash. I mean, oh my god. Oh my god, that's bad. He's getting the same treatment that Poland gave, or he gave to Poland. Yeah, that automatic end turn. That automatic end turn really did him in. Buttery smooth 8 FPS. Is it really that bad right now? What the hell is... Hang on, sorry guys. Hang on, let me see what I can do about that. what I might have to do is, in between this match and the next match, I might have to restart my stream, which is a pain in the ass, but it'll make it speed up at least. That might have to be done. I don't like this 8 FPS either. Let's see. Yeah, my computer's hot as shit. My computer be hot as shit, yo. Be hot as shit. Let's see here. Restarting my browser. It looks like most of the energy is being used not by my browser but by Streamlabs. Hang on. I'm gonna have to change the FPS to whatever it's. I don't know what my FPS is right now. That must be it. Maybe my FPS is too high. Turn our FPS to 30. Sorry, people. Enjoy the. Yeah, I'm gonna, during the next break, I'm gonna, restart the stream, I think. So forgive me for that. Or else we're gonna have the slow stuff. Stream is fine? Is it moving quicker? Just the website? Alright. I mean, the DeadFS looks pretty dead here. Or is he? Actually, what am I saying? No. He's got a pretty good counterattack. He can get out with two copter hits here. He can escape. He's not that dead. Yeah, 2 copter hits. He's free. I don't know why he attacked this one. I would have attacked that one. But okay. And this one can escape. Well, oh, it's trapped. That's why. Smart move. Okay. Smart move, DeadFS. Smart move. Touche. Touche. He will lose that. DeadFS can probably threaten there. He wants to have an... Poland is 100% building a copter next turn, so you want to get some sort of anti-air position. You're going to lose that cap, though. He didn't even want to attack the tank. Honestly, I would have built an infantry here. Build an infantry, because now this tank's going to attack you and get some actual power usage out of you. Could have saved money and built a tank elsewhere. Alright. Slow on. But yeah, it's me that's... Yeah, I guess it is just the capture. If I'm moving smoothly, it must be the website. Hang on, let me... We're going to recapture this. Give me a sec. Alright. Let's fix this bad boy up. Give me a sec. Enjoy. Enjoy looking at your own chat. There you go. Okay. Let's try going back. Hopefully that slowed things down. Not slow things down, made things better. Excuse me. I don't know if that helped at all, guys. Actually, no. Oh, I know what I should do. We're gonna get rid of me seeing chat. Yo, what up, Top Servers? How you doing, brother? Wait down. All right. Hopefully that sped up some stuff. I did some stuff. I'm gonna reset the music. We're conserving power here. We're tree huggers over here. We're tree huggers. Where's that good song I like? This is a good song. All right. Inshallah. We're quicker now. Let me know if that's any quicker. Hell, if it's 20% quicker, we'll take it. I'm trying to optimize this stuff. Dedefes is fighting for his life, but he's not doing too terribly. I mean, his unit count's not that bad, considering he was automatic ended turn. Poland is getting really aggressive for this anti-air, but it is an airport lock. Copter attacks here, but then there's that. This is looking really bad for Dedefes, not gonna lie though. It's 14. He's down a full 3k with no real counterattack in sight. Thing about Dedefes, he's got 6 infantry and Poland's got 11. The infantry count is pretty obscene. Oh, he could be losing 2 copters this turn. He could be losing 2 copters this turn. 2 copters this turn. I mean, you can put the anti-air here. Anti-air goes here. He blocks 1 death. That's what I would do. 1 anti-air there. You still have 15 turns before you eat the AirPods. It's a little bit better. Hey, we'll take that for now. During the next break, I'm going to try to optimize. It looks pretty good on my end, guys. The lag doesn't look terrible for you guys from what I'm seeing. I think that might have saved a lot of energy right there. Let's see. Only using up 290% of my CPU. Before I was at 370. There you go. There you go. I don't know what this kernel thing is. All right, this might be the final blow for Poland here. Wait, whoa. That's pretty impressive. I didn't even notice that tank. He saved his copters. He saved his copters. Impressive. He's going to lose this tank. Okay. Dedefes isn't dead yet. He's not dead yet. He's still looking pretty rough. But he's not dead yet. Oh, he's going to capture that next turn unless he gets interrupted by this 3 HP or... Let's go, baby. Can Dedefes pull off the unthinkable? Can he pull off the unthinkable? So you can kill the tank. You can attack this copter actually, but there's a copter chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The copter chain will not be able to reach. Okay, he's able to kill this. He will have a power. He should be using his power early to get that 10-10. So we can get that down to a 7 HP because it needs 8 to capture. So I'd use your power. Use the 3 and the 1. We'll guarantee that down to 7 with a power. Use your power. Has to attack this as a tank. Doesn't really have any other option. He can't lose any more income. Oh, this is at 13 instead of 10, so he won't capture this next turn regardless. Needs an anti over here because there's a copter staring him down. It's tricky. Okay, he's going for this tank hits. It's sort of free. What, he's going to allow this property? He's allowing the property. That I am surprised by. Can't forget to use his power, though. Music died? Alright. We shall revive it. We shall revive the music. The day the music died. I hear it. There's the music. The music died for the sake of the FPS, yes. Wait. There we go. You guys can hear it now. The FPS is looking better now, guys? Maybe that's what saved the FPS? I don't know. Now that you have music, and you're seeing this, how's the FPS? Is it looking like 30? We'll do a 30. Just play American Pie. Well, I would do that until my stream gets shut down for copyrighted infringement. So I can't do that. Okay, this tank is... I mean, DeadFS is putting a lot of pressure. Somehow he was able to get unit count during this turn, but he's going to lose a lot of income. He's going to lose this property. He needs... I feel like he's going to attack there. He's going to lose this property here. Poland's going to attack this infantry, no doubt, in my mind, at all. Yeah, the other games are still ongoing. And by other games, I mean the singular other game, Surthgive. Let's see how Surthgive and Tuna is going. Stream is watchable? Thank the Lord. It was not watchable before, that's for freaking sure. Alright. Let's take a little sneak peek into Surthgive Tuna. Just because we're sick and we're curious. Okay. Gotta adjust our eyes to this. Oh man, Surthgive is crushing him. Looks like Surthgive is about to win, actually. Yeah, the game we're watching is closer than this. Surthgive is gonna beat Tuna. I don't see him losing that game. 14 days until AirPods. Please no. Oh, did DFS wait till the end of the turn to use it again? Poland should not have enough for a power right now, but he does. 14 days. He just needs infantry. The income the disparity is just ginormous, and it's about to get even bigger. Just a huge income disparity. I don't know how DeadFS can fight back with so few infantry. He's got 5 infantry to 11. Sure, he's got more tanks. He's got more copters. DeadFS has got more vehicles. The question isn't vehicles, though. The question is infantry, and he doesn't have them. He needs to capture this property. He needs to recapture this property, minimum. And hope to capture both of these properties, and that'll put him even once he loses this one, which he's going to lose. What is the purpose of the Sasha Mirror? She's the best CO to pick here, that's why. She's the best CO to pick. When it's low income, mixed base, Sasha's the best pick here. Von Bolt was banned. So all you have is Sasha, Hawk, Javier. And these are completely contested comp towers, so you don't want to go Javier. So basically you have Sasha and Hawk and Sammy. And Sasha's the best of those three. But ready to season my AirPods. Yeah, I'll get some salt on it, I guess. Oh, good find. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why aren't you attacking with the tank? Why didn't you attack with the tank and capture with the infantry? Oh, it's the block from this. Okay, yeah, he's smarter than me. This song is too peaceful. I need something more violent. Glitch train? Not sure what that is. Okay. That's still gonna reach. You can kill this with the. I do not like that move. Write that up. AirPods to Tide Pods. Yes, Soft Flash went crazy with Nell on one. Wait, this is the song we just listened to. There we go. This is a little more higher energy. Add cop music. I've heard too much Advance Wars music in the past few days. Well, listen to my other track. I don't like this song either, actually. Where are all my violent songs? Where are all my violent songs? That is the exact opposite of what I'm looking for. How about this? Eh. It'll have to do. That's a blunder. He just lost a copter. Some Golden Sun music. Last game, then round 2's done, guys. He's cooked. As the Zoomers would say, he's cooked. He's cooked like a chicken. And there's no response for this copter either. There's no anti-air position for red. I think Poland's won this, guys. I think the Pole has won this. And the Pole will be facing Toulouse. If I were a betting man, I'd bet my money on Poland right now. I don't see how you return from this dead FS. He has a 7k income advantage. Yep. Good game. Important channel announcement. Poland has beaten dead FS and will now face Toulouse in round 3. We now direct your attention to Surthgov vs. Wealthy Tuna, the final game. Final game, round 2. Final. Whoa, there you go. At the same time, all the games end, but we need a little break in between. All right. We're going to have a little break in between. I need you guys to be honest with me. How is the lag? Is that lag that bad? Should I be concerned about restarting the stream, or do you think I can go forward with the stream at this current pace? We'll just look at a live game and just like look at the... How is the lag? Is the lag that terrible? Is the lag that terrible that it should restart the stream, or is it watchable? I just want it to be watchable for everyone. That is my goal. Doesn't have to be 100 FPS, but I want it to be 30 or above, you know? Lag is good. You can see the games. It's really annoying. It's been kind of annoying. It's easy to restart it. It might be worth it. Kind of tough. All right, we'll restart it. I'll restart the stream, and we'll be much better. All right, but before we start the stream, I want to get an idea when the games will start so I can let you guys know. Alright, we're gonna do a stream restart. But before we do, let's look at the bracket. Toulouse vs Poland. Surthgive for Starflash. Set it to scheduled screen. How do I do that? Scheduled screen. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Too dumb for that. Too dumb for that. That's for damn sure. Where the heck am I? I've lost my way. Sorry, I just... Sorry guys, I don't know what the heck I am. What the hell is this stupid shit? Oh, there I am. No upsets in second round. Yeah, you're right. You're right. No upsets. All the favorites won. The world is back on track. Wealthy Tuna is not high funds as far as I'm aware now. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to reset the stream, unfortunately. Let's see. The plan now is to start at 145. I think is going to be a good starting point. So don't forget to tune back in. We're gonna get this GPU going. It's gonna be sexy. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be the fastest damn stream you've ever seen in your life. High Fund is he flamed out. Or what do the kids say? Crashed out. He crashed out. So great.